Like I said, hope you're having a good day. It is definitely the weekend over here, Friday evening for you all there, probably. Hopefully, your week has gone well and you have a nice few days ahead. Tonight, we're going to a sing along Broadway musicals fun thing. I don't know. I don't know. It'd be nice though to hear people sing and sing along occasionally. That's all very good. Slivers, hello. Hello, Spracknell. Unnamed Comet, what's good? Hello to Jim. How's it going? Flug, hello, friend, all the way to you also. Flopper, hello. Klaus, how's it going? Klaus, I've decided that my new office, which I'm beginning to decorate, is going to have a print of the John Brown painting that hangs in the Kansas State Capitol building, or the State House. So there you go. I'll be thinking of you every day because you are Kansas in my mind. And yeah, I decided to put up a couple different posters that will lead to the students asking questions and thinking with me. That said, this amazing painting of John Brown like leading liberty forward as happens. Does include a Confederate flag on it, and I was told by the powers that be that if that leads to complaints, it might cause problems. I said, look, if students want to complain about the existence of a Confederate flag on a painting or print that is clearly anti-slavery, I mean, fine, we can do that. We can do that if you want to. Eck, it's good seeing you. Flopper, what's good? Marks, hello. Nine, it's good seeing you, Fred. What is good today, Dogberry? Hello today, Wolf and Cajun Killa. Cajun Killa asks, has summer hit Tokyo yet? Yesterday was in the 80s, and so yeah, it's getting summery. Not crazy humid yet, but definitely yesterday was a what do you call it? Low point in my teaching career, which is to say, I definitely taught in a t-shirt, an unbuttoned short sleeve button up, shorts and Crocs. So it was getting a little warm. And so again, low points in the teaching career, partially because the president is not in the country right now. So I know he wouldn't have seen me and demanded to know if I was teaching that day. Maybe not enough power for the USB. Maybe we need new drivers. We could play the always fun game of update drivers on stream. However, I don't want to be backseated through that one, so perhaps not. Possible, did I say hi? I'm not sure if I did. Good seeing you, Dr. Possible. Klaus, you're considering getting part of that image tattooed on you. I'm guessing it's John Brown's crazy face. I understand that. I'm not really a tattoo kind of guy, but I can imagine getting a tattoo of something that was that meaningful to me. It had like important personal and political and moral meaning to me, as opposed to just, hey, I like the design. I think that makes more sense for me for sure. But we'll see eventually. Mike, good seeing you, friend. It is summer school, that's true. I mean, I dressed in my normal way, which say like khakis and a button-up for the first 3 weeks of class, but now that they like me enough and now we have a good classroom vibe going, I'm okay dressing down a little bit, especially for summer school indeed. If I said hello to any of you, I apologize, but I'm glad you're all here very much indeed. It's cool hanging out on the weekend. Last night, I went and watched a documentary that then had a Q&A and an open discussion with the director slash main researcher slash subject of the documentary. And I'll go and make the trigger warning noise right now because the documentary is her investigating the investigation of the time that she was sexually assaulted by a major news figure in Japan. And yeah, it is a rough one. it is a film that definitely is uncomfortable and important to watch simultaneously. And yeah, I mean, though it is a story about an individual, it's also a story about a society. It's a story about patriarchal power relations, the way in which the powerful protect one another, etc., etc. It was advertised by the university as a story of courage and challenging the system, which I think is a bit deceptive because definitely some students showed up not knowing what the film's about, and I think we're displeased at that. But yeah, I mean, it's called a Black Box Diaries. The journalist, director, etc. Published a book about her experience called Black Box. And then while she was writing the book and researching and trying to engage with this experience, she also made a documentary called The Black Box Diaries. I think I mentioned yesterday that its release history has been kind of sparse, especially in Japan, where it's trying to criticize the definition of sexual assault in the law, which apparently was written 110 years ago, now 120 years ago, and has not been updated for contemporary understanding of things like consent. So, yeah, an important film to watch once. Geektown, I think I agree with that. Now, the further thing, of course, is she's so good. Like the Q&A moment is the weirdest thing with a film like this one, because it's not questions or thoughts like, hey, how'd you get that shot? Or was it difficult to go to that place and cover that thing? Instead, like, the person that's had this horrible thing happen to them and showed such courage in investigating it is, like, sitting there in front of you. And she like moves her chair on the stage as far forward as possible, and she like wants to see the people in the room. And I had such a hard time like looking at her. Like I know why, and I wanted to look at her, and I did, but it was the weirdest thing. Exactly, Jim. Like the hyper vulnerability. As well as her being there and strong intimacy, it was just a lot to deal with on a first meeting. And the reason she was so great in part is when she came out, she said, well, I'm not sure if I should say I hope you enjoyed my film, but thank you for watching it. And then she said, let's do a moment of breathing together, because that was a lot, and I understand, and I don't watch the film myself anymore because it's too much, and yeah, she did a good job of trying to work the way over the the hump from like really challenging video to let's have a conversation with the author and director of it. So yeah, was it in English or Japanese? So that they're both releases. The majority of it's in English though, and where there is Japanese, they offer subtitles baked in. So. Yeah, it's not hard for an English speaker / reader to watch, but yeah. It's important that these kind of things happen at universities and that students get to ask questions. That's what we definitely had a couple of students of the let me show off how smart I am while asking a question variety. And like, I understand that's a phase, and I understand if you're showing a film at a university, you expect that a little bit, but given this kind of film in particular, it felt especially gross to have people asking those kind of questions. But again, students will be students, and again, recommended, but with that said, yeah, you hope she had the support to get to that place with it. That was the question that was not asked. And in the film, so before this thing happened, she's a journalist. And so she deals with her trauma by being a journalist. And then being a documentarian as opposed to being a victim. And she in the film talks a little bit about how hard it is to actually deal with the trauma. So the unasked question was, you know, how are you personally doing now? Have you been able to go to therapy and so on? And yeah, obviously people work through the hardest stuff in the ways they do, and it is a very powerful move to decide to take a trauma and turn it into a challenge to one's whole society. And last night the showing was only for people who had identification cards for the university, because yeah, there are people who will show up to her shows and scream at her about embarrassing Japanese society and embarrassing the person she accused and being an unloyal, traitorous Japanese person, and she's had threats on her life, etc. And for a while was in like police custody and so on. And this is now almost 10 years on for the incident, and yeah, it's reality's overrated. I thank you so much indeed for your generosity, and thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with us on this lovely Friday night, Saturday morning, all the way. But yeah, so again, I recommend the film with the caveat that it's going to be a rough watch, get yourself a blanket and a cat and be ready to learn something important about humanity and about Japanese society. It's not all kawaii over here, unfortunately. That said, to pivot off this difficult topic, I am increasingly amazed by the things that my students do not know, and not popular media things, but instead the kind of thing that I thought the young people of every generation were aware of. So yesterday in my Utopias class, we were talking about a group called Twin Oaks. They're an intentional community of about 100 people that have been around for, 1967 or so, and they're thriving and surviving and doing their thing. And it's a fascinating commune where they have very few private possessions. Every month they get a small allowance of between $70 and $100 to spend on whatever they want to spend. The majority of things that one needs for life are provided by the community. They don't have a strong central leader, so it's not a cult, I swear. It's just a really interesting place of people choosing to live together in various ways. But one of the things that came up was the article we read talked about them having regular marijuana parties together. And this was like one of the many social groups mentioned. There's the book club, the hiking club, the marijuana club, which is legal in Virginia, wherever they are these days. And I had one of my students, a young Chinese woman, say something like, I know it is legal there, but why would anyone choose to display that they are having drugs? And it led to a really interesting conversation about attitudes towards alcohol, towards marijuana, etc. in different cultures. It led to a really honest and open conversation from a lot of the students. And the thing that was like the sticking point for the whole class was they were like totally comfortable with the idea of people going out and drinking together. They were totally comfortable with the idea of people like having coffee together. The minute it went in the direction of any drug that was illegal in their culture, they were like strongly opposed to it, which is fine. Like, that's normal. This is what the law says, kind of thing. But trying to get them to imagine, a world in which this is just done as one thing among many things, was a little challenging. And I talked about the way in which these kind of group events, whether hiking or smoking drugs together, can help one to build a community, because it's partially about having an activity together, but also about what happens while you're doing this, and talking and sharing and so on, and how important it is for community building. And I said, obviously this is done with other things like LSD, for example. Boom, student hand in the air. Professor, what's LSD? Fine. I'll say this student is an American, lived in the U.S. And I said, okay, it's often called acid. And they kind of stared at me, and I said, well, it's a small sheet of paper that usually has a synthetic drug. and so I explained it for a while, and I say, well, it's a hallucinogenic. That people, and it was just a complete blank face all the way through. And like, independently of whether one partakes in the drugs of the world, I thought that part of youth culture generally is being aware of drugs. Again, even if you refuse it, you might still take part in the knowledge of it. So yeah, and then about 70% of the students in the class claim they had never heard of this thing, and we had an open up conversation that I don't think they were lying to me. But it's really, really surprised me. Now, some of them are Japanese, and drug culture here is seen as being profoundly illegal. They have like the standard, possibly racist conception of like, if you take one toke of marijuana, you turn into an axe murderer. And then some other students, responded about like, oh, I used marijuana back in the U.S. I've never killed anyone. So it was an important cross-cultural conversation, but at the same time, it just showed me how disparate various countries are on lots of things, but then also how How unbelievably different people's expectations of the world are. And that was a little bit crazy indeed. There was a question earlier, what community was this? This community is called Twin Oaks. They have a website. It's just Twin Oaks Intentional Community, I think. If you Google that, you can find it. They actually started as a behaviorist group. They read some B.F. Skinner and said, okay, we need to use operant conditioning to make the best possible people via behaviorist thinking. And so they tried to get psychiatrists to come out into the woods with them to lead them and train them into being good humans. And apparently a psychiatrist wanted to go back to the university, or a psychologist wanted to go back to the university instead of hanging out in the woods. So they gradually turned in the direction of being, communists instead. And it's a fascinating story of modifications within an intentional community to find something that works for them and that attracts people and all the rest. So there you go, there you go. Just who don't grow their own weed? They do. Yeah, they have an agricultural operation for food and much else indeed. All right, Tesla, you heard of these things, but never find anyone who did it in college. Yeah, Tesla, I mean, so again, like, it's not that I expect my students to be out there, consuming substances of any sort other than food and water regularly. It's more just the complete gap in knowledge, this thing that I thought was part of youth culture, it just isn't. And I know there have been lots of studies about the ways in which young people in the US especially aren't drinking as much. As I understood it, there was a correlation of that and people who are using marijuana more often. So legalization of marijuana led to a reduction in alcohol consumption, which I think is interesting, but yeah, I don't know. And again, I'm not saying any measure like go do drugs, kids. It was instead just a surprise. So there you go. Happy to share with you all some fun teaching. That said, the class spent way too much time on talking about drugs, which there are many other interesting things about Twin Oaks. For example, one of their like loose commitments is that they share clothing. So they have this big old closet. It's like a whole room, a big old closet full of clothes, and you take whatever you want and wear it as long as you want to, and take care of it with washing it and all the rest. And then when you're done with it, you put it back in the big closet. And for so many of my students, this was horror, absolute terror. And I said, like, did you ever have an opportunity to buy a thrifted shirt? Did you ever have an opportunity to get a hand-me-down from your elder brother or sister? And like, oh yeah, but that's different. I was like, well, why is that? And they suggested with the thrift store idea, it's because they didn't know the person who owned it previously, and going through an institution cleanses it of that prior person's use. And so I said, if they have like a tip jar where you have to like give 50 cents before you take the clothing, does that fix it? And they said, no. It's the knowledge you know people. Shared clothes, including underwear? No. Underwear and socks, people have their own. It's outerwear that is shared amongst people. I think it's really interesting. I think it's a really interesting way of approaching the use of things that we often think of as the most distinctive elements of the things we own. A lot of people, decorate themselves for public consumption when they go out and about. And it's shared with everyone as opposed to being just the things in one's private room, for example. But yeah, the aim of the class, of course, is to get students to think about different ways of approaching the world. The idea not necessarily about clothes, but instead about, we have lots of things sitting in our house. Lots of things that we are not using regularly. Could there be a way that we share these things with other people, like a library of things maybe? And, what would that look like? With the expectation that people will take responsible care of these things and because it's not clear that a neighborhood needs a hammer in every single building. Instead you could have like a community shed or something. What would that look like, and how would that build solidarity and neighborliness and all the rest. A lot of people are their clothes. I mean, you might remember the movie The Matrix, right? The moment where they go into the plain white room where you can get any item you want to, and yeah, any item, or learn any skill you want to also. In that room, you appear dressed as you think of yourself most fully. And I think that's, the case. It's hard to talk about now, given I've already loaded the conversation, but usually if you ask a student or a person generally, think of the ideal form of yourself. Think about who you really are, make an image of that in your head. The person will imagine themselves clothed. I imagine myself with glasses on, for example, even though, like, if my glasses break, I'm still me. But yeah, I think we have a sense of ourselves as being clothed beings, despite the fact that we accept, our clothes are not really part of us, etc. So who knows? Hello, Nuka Quantum Addict. You have an actual question about this video game. I'm so sorry to say that though we're playing this video game, I know nothing about it. I'm a very new player. That said, there are people in chat who know more about it. If anyone knows if Chonk Plate stacks, kindly let them know. I'd appreciate it. Okay, that's enough blather for right now. It is now time for the video game, but not the one you're here to see. Instead, the word of the day comes first. Friends, the word of the day today is indomitable. Indomitable indeed. Friends, do you know this word? Is this a word that you'd use regularly? I almost said it was, the indomitable, what's her name? Molly Brown? Is that it? It's the unsinkable whatever it is. So, yeah, Nuka, I've played, a decent amount of Megabonk by now. Maybe 10 hours or so? 15 hours possibly? But I'm still very, very new. Molly Brown, thank you. Here we go. Indomitable is a formal word used to describe something that's impossible to defeat or discourage. For example, Juneteenth celebrates the abolition of slavery in the United States and honors the indomitable spirit of African Americans past and present fighting for justice, liberation, and the fulfillment of the nation's ideals. One of the better speeches out there is what means the 4th of July to the American Negro, I believe the title is. It's a really, really good speech. I encourage you to check it out. It's one that, is meant to think about things like Juneteenth, though it's pre-Juneteenth. Did you know, at 5 punchy syllables, indomitable is an imposing word. So it's inevitable that some are perplexed by this synonym for impregnable, but it's not so tough once you break it into parts. The prefix in, spelled im before B, M, and P. See, I don't know why this is. I know we can say LOL is just the rule, but there is certainly a linguistic reason for it. Im. I wonder if it's mouth shape, if it's easier to get from im to b, and p, than from in. Yeah, I bet it's that. Anyway, it means not in an innumerable collection of English words. How many of you have counted so far? A few. The common suffix able means capable of, fit for, or worthy of. Combine these two English affixes, that's a suffix and a prefix, affix, with the Latin verb domitare, meaning to tame, and voila, indomitable. Indomitable was first used in English as a synonym of wild, describing, appropriately enough, things that cannot be tamed. But over time, the wildness associated with indomitable developed into a specific kind of invulnerable strength. There you go. Can't be tamed to instead can't be controlled at all. That's very, very cool. That's very, very cool indeed. Anytime I see the word wild, I'm reminded of the book, oh boy. It's some book about American wilderness. This is not helpful. I have taught this book before. Oh boy. Oh boy. It says about the history of wildness or wilderness in American culture. This is not going to be easy. It's a blue book. Oh man, it's the history of wilderness in America. It's upstairs somewhere. Anyway, it's a really good book. Oh, Henry Bugby's very good also. If you don't know Henry Bugby, he's a philosopher's philosopher. He taught at Montana and went fly fishing with great regularity. Definitely a Thoreauvian writer. Is that the... oh, here it is. No, it's not. It's partially about the closing of the West. It's partially about, like, the movement of wilderness from... here it is. It is Nash. I thought Nash. It's partially about the way in which wilderness goes from the dangerous place to the beautiful place. And the way in which the taming of wild places in the U.S. Leads people to have a more tamed and conformist conception of themselves in the U.S. And yeah, it's really quite good. It's really quite good, and indeed like, environmentally focused through and through. And yeah, like I said, I have taught this before, and I find it really useful for thinking through the issues. Why did I teach this book? This is so far outside my specialization. It was in grad school. I may have taught an environmental ethics class. That was a long time ago. Anyway, definitely recommend it as being one that made me think new thoughts about this and that. All right, very good, very good. Friends, time to test your vocabulary. Rearrange these letters to form an adjective that describes someone who's courageously resolute, especially in the face of danger or difficulty. Tudanen. Tudanen. I assume that the word daunt is part of it. Oh, I have no idea. Anyone chat? Undaunted. Oh, it's just undaunted? I said daunt's part of it. Oh, you know what happened? I tried to turn into a noun. I missed the adjectival form. I was like, yeah, undaunted indeed. Well done, everyone. Well done and well done. What is it to daunt? Tell me about daunting, please. Let's see here. Daunt etymology. Ba-dum-bum-ba-ba-bum, Old French and then back into Latin, Damitari again. Cool. Good to know, good to know. Friends, time for trivia. Time for trivia. Here we go. Science and Nature number 1. In physics, acceleration is the derivative with respect to time of what vector quantity? Is it just distance? So like third grader math me says it's just distance. No. In contrast to the terminal variety, the force required to overcome gravity is known as object escape what? It's velocity. My apologies for not knowing things. It is velocity. Good job, team. Dogbert's hilarious. Alright, got our 2 points, I'll take it. Question number 2, In-Ray Entertainment. Here we go. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson started a film adaptation of what 90s video game has been successfully run on a receipt printer and a digital pregnancy test. Friends, what will Doom play on? I didn't know there was a Doom movie. But what will Doom play on is the question here. If you've not seen this, I think it's Will It Run Doom? And there's a delightful website here. A compendium of all known Dooms. From running in Destino to smart glasses. I mean, some of these are not terribly surprising, right? Some of these are just folks taking like what Raspberry Pis and so on, and it's really to see like the most exciting ones as opposed to the most recent ones. I don't know. We can go to the subreddit and see what's most amazing in the history of these things. A PS2 arcade machine, and I wonder why Doom was the game chosen for this one. Why did they say this Doom as opposed to any other game? Here we go. I made a Minecraft mod to build computers in Minecraft, and so allegedly you can run Minecraft in Doom, or Doom in Minecraft. I'll be happy to see this if there's a video of it. Yeah, so I know when Minecraft first came out, there's a recognition that with redstone, it was possible to construct computers inside of the game, which is very, very, very silly. Redstone and a texture pack. I mean, that's Doom. And so I guess I don't know, like, is this just presenting image after image in a pre-planned way? Or is this instead actually playable, in which one is able to, like, push buttons and move in directions the person is not moving? I don't know. Whichever way, that's pretty funny. And I'm guessing they've not built out the whole game, but probably just enough to show that it could be built in a substantial way. It's an actual computer Minecraft, so truly playable. Yeah, it's insane. I wonder how much time it took to get that together. Let's look at a couple other very exciting, unexpectedly good ones. I know we need to continue on with the non-opening blah blah blah. However, I enjoy it. Does Chandler's laptop run Doom? This is a very old 1990s laptop that will run Doom, at least the ability to load the intro screen. The treadmill at my school! I've previously uploaded pictures of myself watching the Resorty stream on a treadmill, but the treadmill can play Doom. Temple OS, let's not discuss that. Let's not discuss Temple OS, it'll make me sad. Question 3, let's get to it. Even including a solo, Franz Liszt's Piano Concerto Numero Uno is considered the first piece to prominently feature what percussion instrument? Is it just the piano? I mean, I know there's the movement from what? Like the harpsichord to the pianoforte at some point? Or is it like, I don't know this piece. I think just like the strong percussion instrument here, and the saying it's a like. So I know Liszt is involved in like the broader popularization of the piano, and he plays like a maniac. I'm gonna say it's just the piano, and if that's right, I'm gonna laugh very, very hard. No, that could have been great. That could have been great. It's not a bell, but musicians must master techniques like choking to control the length of the ring when striking what metallic instrument? I mean, the triangle. How about the triangle? There we go. Tink, 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 tink. Piano's not percussion, it's string. Oh, is that true? I was nearly certain it was a percussion instrument because you strike it. Let me see, though. Piano percussion. You know, I'll just do the piano Wikipedia page so as not to bias our results here. Alright. Which word is used first? Let's see. Are you a percussion instrument? And so at the bottom it does say European percussion instruments. Let's look at the word strings now. Hammers strike strings. Okay, we'll have to do a little bit more research here. Piano, percussion, or strings. Piano part of the orchestra. Maybe that will get me at what I'm looking for. Okay, piano, strings, or percussion. Here we go. It functions like a percussion. Okay. Why is the piano a percussion instrument in music theory? What do you say, team? What's this one? In Panano. Is piano percussion or strings instrument? I got yelled at for saying it was strings, so I'm doing this out of spite. top upvoted, it's kind of both, but normally classified as a percussion instrument because strings are struck, not plucked or bowed. There you go. We're to say that Reddit is the arbiter of all good things, and so, percussion instrument, feel very strongly about this. It's considered percussion. Alright, so apparently we yell at people who say it's strings. Geektown? Geektown? You know what you did. Alright, question 4, here we go. Despite historic scandals like his handling of the Dred Scott case, it's the Utah war against Brigham Young that's known as what POTUS's blunder? McKinley, Taft, something in that era? Maybe? Hey, Dan, it's good seeing you. So we know that, like, Taft ends up on the Supreme Court, yeah? I bet it's Taft. We good? With his niece acting as his first lady, some contemporaries thought what bachelor president had eyes for his former roommate William R. King? Is this Tyler? I think it's Tyler. Oh no, I can't remember things were happening. The fourth U.S. president called James. What Democrat was succeeded by Abraham Lincoln? Oh boy. So... Oh, is it McKinley? No, it's not McKinley. McKinley? I said McKinley initially. Well, welcome to I don't remember my American history at all. I'll accept it. I mistyped that. Buchanan, the curse of Buchanan. Of course, the curse of Buchanan. Why did I confuse Buchanan and Tyler? I mean, unfortunately, I have the standard American problem of I know my George Washington and my Abraham Lincoln pretty well, and I can name some other people and know bits and pieces, but other than like FDR, I don't know historical presidents all that well, unfortunately. Buchanan years, let's see. 1857. When was Tyler? Not Steven Tyler. Yeah, I'm sorry. President Tyler. 1841. So I'm only up by 40 years. Dred Scott was pre-Civil War. Yeah, Klaus, I should have put that together. I just remembered that Taft was on the Supreme Court. I was ready to go. I mean, also, you know, Utah. I should be able to put those years together, but it's all very vague in there. John Tyler has grandkids still alive? That's amazing. I can't type, but Harrison Ruffin Tyler. He is now dead. I'm terribly sorry, Dogberry. Your bit of trivia is no longer true, it seems. The last living grandchild. Now, if he had children... That'd be great-grandchildren. He does. So there are great-grandchildren. I think that feels a little bit less impressive. I think because I can think of myself as a grandchild more easily than great-grandchild. Namely, I've met my grandparents. Like, wow. But I think grandparents is lost in the dustbin of history now. All right, question 5. We're at 7 points. We need a 3. The Haber-Bosch process was developed to produce ammonia and urea for use in explosives, as well as what more peaceful class of products. Alright, team, welcome to World War I, I believe. Is this one of those groups that fought in the trenches in World War I and then were awarded chemistry Nobel Prizes afterwards? I'm sure this has come up in one of our strategy video games at some point. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea. So, peaceful class of products. I mean, like, is this used for cleaning things? We'll say it is dish detergent. This is definitely wrong. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Oh, it's fertilizer. It's a cursed fertilizer. Go see, what's his name? Timothy McVeigh. Of course it's fertilizer, and this is why I know of it. The Haber-Bosch process comes up in tech trees when you're researching improving agriculture. So there you go. There you go. It's good for the corn, yes indeed. Your first thought was also cleaning products. Yeah, I think the issue is the use of the word ammonia, where I think first and foremost of ammonia as being a cleaning cleaning product. Anyway, only 9 points today. Not my greatest day of all time, but that's okay. Still a fun one. It was oh wow, I am tied with hoi polloi today. What did people do well on? Bunch of nerds knew velocity immediately. Can it run Doom? This is one of those moments I love, where there's a certain population who this is obvious to because they've seen the memes. The triangle, most people got in 2 there. Again, had it been piano, I would have been so delighted. Forgetting James Buchanan appears to be a common disease of people playing this game. And lastly, fertilizer. Yeah, there you go. So most people got in 2. Yeah, most people did as I did this day, and that's just fine. A fun one, though. A fun one. We still have our 2.1 score in arts and cultures. The highest I've ever gotten was 2.14, so we got to work on that some more. Need more 3s. What was arts and cultures today? It may have been James Buchanan. No, it's probably the triangle. Probably the triangle. Very good. Friends, time for the redactyl. Put any word you want to in ye olde chat room. I'll type it in and we'll figure out blank is an blank blank of the blank 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 blank, etc. Modern. There are 8 modern things. Juneteenth. That would be amazing and appropriate, but unfortunately not. Chemical. One of those. 7. There are 18 sevens. Flavor. None of those. He. There are 21. How about a chemical we did that a moment ago? Is it a percussion instrument? Did you learn something new today, my friend? Nature, we have 1 of those. City, we have 9 cities. Is it the game Doom? It is not. How about a state? Wow! There are 185 states. Good job, Blue Link. Ancient, we have 6 of those. United, there are 41 Uniteds. English, we have 12. How about the word system? 14 of those. Alright, it's going to be a United States state. You have 50 of these. Good luck and Godspeed to you all. Is it Kansas? Unfortunately not. I love that 2 of you put in Kansas simultaneously. Hawaii, the end. Well done to Shadow Avatar. First Hawaii in there. Okay, we matched the global guesses. As many of you know, the word state has so many different possible reference that it is definitely a good word with which to start this game. But I am slightly surprised that they didn't force the apostrophe in this. I actually don't know what Wikipedia rules are on naming conventions, especially ones that have been challenged by locals. The movement to call various nations by what they call themselves has been increasing, which I appreciate. Hawaii has locals who push for please use the traditional spelling. It's an island state of the United States in the Pacific Ocean, about 2,000 miles southwest of the U.S. mainland. One of the 2 non-contiguous U.S. states, along with Alaska. It is the only state not on the North American mainland, the only state that's an archipelago, the only state south of the Tropic of Cancer, one of only 2 states, along with Florida, with regions that have tropical climate, and one of the 2 U.S. states, along with Texas, that were internationally recognized sovereign countries before they became U.S. states. There you go, there you go. The Hawaii spelling is probably the official anglicized name. Yeah, they're probably using whatever the government uses. And so I'm suspecting there are petitions, at least from locals, if not from local representatives, to the U.S. government to change the spelling. I wonder, has the spelling... I don't know why I keep asking questions. At some point in the past 10 years, I moved from putting in search terms, like change spelling U.S. state, to actually, or changed, to asking questions. Like doing Ask Jeeves. I've gotten old. Okay, it's like state of Rhode Island and Providence Plantation to state of Rhode Island. I mean, fine. The Arkansas was originally known as the territory. Yeah, this is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, like, was there a substantial name change? Like from Bob to Mary or something? No, it seems like they, well, linger and look. Oh, this is if they rename the states. Chicago plus. I mean, you're not wrong. Very well, very well. Maybe it's more a learned process. Or is it possible they change the algorithm to prefer questions? Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. Anyway, good job on Hawaii team. Let's go and play one or two quick rounds of the old Rizdactyl, and then we'll get ourselves into our Megabonk continuing playthrough. I think today will be the last day of Megabonk, but I can't say that with certainty. Friends, in the big old queue, there are 545 items. You know what? We gotta clean some of these out. So team, I'm gonna go ahead and remove 3 of them from the queue right now. I will show you them, and you can tell me should I have not removed from the queue. Number 1, Cheese Face? Cheese Face. Cheese Face. Would you have ever gotten Cheese Face? The dog who featured on the famous death issue of National Lampoon magazine. No. Is it wrong to submit a Rizdactyl with an amazing clue for it? Go wild, Dogberry. Eventually we'll laugh about it. Alright, rejected. Sorry, Razor. Why? Too niche. Alright, very good. Grab another one. That's fine. That's fine. That's good enough. Okay. This one's from All of the Eyes. And, like, this is a super interesting idea, but would you have ever gotten unpaired words? Using the usual language would appear to have a related word, but does not. So, like, beautiful is used, beautyless is not used, rebuttal is used, but buttle is not. No, I don't think so. Please insert your booze now. Eyes, I appreciate you, but no. I don't want to say bad submission, so I just say too niche. Yeah, would you personally have gotten it? Or do you think our community could have gotten it? Either way, Drek, is good seeing you. Speaking of which, I'm currently cleaning out the list of submissions. Let's find one of Drek's submissions and see which one of them are inaccessible to the majority of us. Also, team, I must say that in Infinite Drek's submissions, there are 5 I can see with the word Pittsburgh in the clue. For example, we'll go and get rid of this one right now. Friends, would you have known / can we get the North Shore Connector, a light railroad extension in 2012 in Pittsburgh? Would you have ever gotten this one? Or does it belong in the junk drawer for all of time? We love you, Drek. We love you. But that one's not going to work, I'm sorry to say. What are we going to say about this one? We're saying it's too niche. You submitted the day you talked about Chunnel. Yeah, I think the big Chunnel we all know. Klaus! Klaus, thank you for the 100 bits. Do you have some fun ones that won't get junked? Possibly. Let me go ahead and junk one of yours, Klaus, and then we'll do one of yours in a little bit. Those are good. That's very hard. Yeah, you have a good one right here we'll do a little bit later. Okay, so this one I want to say is genuinely niche. This is one of Klaus's, the band Chic? What was that noise? What disconnected? Is everything still working? Do you know the band Chic? This is one I've never heard of. I don't think we would have gotten this one. It's not terrible, I'm sure someone knows it, but it would have been one heck of a hunt to find it. So, what on earth disconnected? I hate it when something makes the noise of I'm not functioning anymore, and I can't figure out what thing it was. Must not have been important. Heard of them, but hard to come up with. I agree. I agree with that one. Alright. Let's go ahead and reject 2 more, and then we'll do some actual game time. Oh, that wasn't a disconnect noise. That was the please update your Windows noise. Yeah. Sorry, missed what noise it was. Schedule the restart. So, friends, remind me that after stream, I need to restart the old thing. That's rude. What on earth is this, Fernanthus? What on earth is this? Yeah, this is definitely not gonna work, Pharaoh. I'm sorry to say. Let me go show you one here. What's the link you have here, Pharaoh? Pharaoh says ignore the main link. Do this. Okay. Would we have ever gotten the wrong page. The Weenie 500? It's part of the Indianapolis 500, the Weenie 500. I think these submissions are just to make us smile a little bit. We've never gotten this one. Never ever, Pharaoh. You do know this? Okay, so there's a difference between like being vaguely aware and we would have been able to guess our way to it eventually. These are different questions. Pharaoh, I'm sorry. What do we call this one? Call it too niche. Too niche. It's good. Alright. Get rid of one more today. That's fine. I love this one too much to reject it. I'm going to do this one today. No. We'll never get this. Let's not be absurd. I think this one's amazing, but friends, would you have gotten the day on which Sweden changed what side of the road they drive on? Again, I love this one so much, and I can imagine a path by which we get there, but it is so unbelievably niche. Again, great submission, makes me very, very happy. I just don't think we would get it. There you go. This is the moment of transition. Good lord, good lord. Other pictures here. 3/9/67. So is this in September, I assume? Yeah. Oh, the chaos. Oh, the chaos. Colored gloves used by Swedish authorities to remind drivers they should drive on the right. This is really, really smart. Because obviously things like what side of the road you drive on are so deeply ingrained that having an obvious reminder inside of the car with you is great. That's amazing. That's amazing. Huh, fun. Oh, is this the switch into Norway? Yeah, Norway, you have to switch lanes. Fantastic. Okay, that's enough rejections for now. Let's go ahead and, Nether Sign's a very good one, but unfortunately it's too niche, but I mean that in a positive way this time. Alright, let's go and do one of Klaus's to get things started today. Klaus, thank you for the generous 100-bit contribution to the channel. It is the case that if you give me at least 100 bits, I will do one of yours, or reject one of yours, we'll see. Rejections can be fun. Okay, let's go ahead and do one, and then when that's done, we'll reject a few more. Maybe today will be mostly rejection day. I do kind of enjoy rejection day because they're funny. Friends, I have one on the page. I wish you nothing but luck on this one. I'm going to say there's 2 ways to get to this. Can you have more rejections? Sure. I mean, I told Klaus I would do his because of the bribe. But after the bribe, we will do the rejections because they're funny to me. Is it edible? Gonna say no. Is it fictional? No. Is it unique? It's not unique. However, there is a unique version of this that I will accept as the answer. Could we do rejecting Rizdactyls during ads? We don't take real ad breaks anymore because I don't have enough time to get the crossword done. How recent is this submission? It's your second to last, I believe. Is it the meter? No. Would it be fun to set on fire? No. If if Bingo put this in the party chest, would it scream and beg to be let out? No, it would not scream and beg for freedom. It is not a person, no. Not a person. There you go. Good start, good start, good start. Maybe Rizdactyl should just be, you submit various Wikipedia pages to me, and I reject them all. Is this man-made? It is man-made. It is man-made, yes. Does it relate to a state? Not directly. Is it a place? It is a place, yes. Can you drive to on the right side of the road? You can, yes. Can it run Doom? I don't think so, no. Is it man-made in the way you like? Because you asked that question, I will say yes and no to the question of is it man-made in the way you like? It's primarily man-made in the way you like. However, is it in the Americas? So, again, there are many of them, but the one that I have in mind is in the Americas, yes. Is it a body of water? It is not a body of water. Is it someone's corpse? It is not someone's corpse, no. It is not someone's corpse. Is it a shop? No. Is it unique? Again, yes and no. It is non-unique, but it's probably easier to get the unique one. But I'm fine either way on it. Is it Broadway? It is not Broadway, no. Is it the new Seven Wonders of the World? I don't think so. Is it a Fatberg? Those sewer blockages? It's not. Is it a geological feature that man has altered in some way? Not really, no. Is it a memorial? It's not a memorial, no. Is it a vehicle? No. Can it fit in a bread box? No. Is it many corpses? Eka, thank you. It is many corpses, yes. I did cheat a little bit to get through this one. Was it made before 1990? It was made before 1990, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Is it a graveyard? It's not a graveyard, no. A massacre or massacre? It is not. It is not one of those. A catacombs. I love it, but no. Graveyard, nope. An enormous pile of bison bones. It is not an enormous pile of bison bones, no. A crematorium, it is not a crematorium, no. Does it relate to battles? No, it does not relate to battles. Is it related to archaeology? It is not related to archaeology, no. Are the corpses human? Usually, yes. An ossuary, no. No. It is not a memorial. That is correct. Not a memorial in any meaningful sense. It does not have to be corpses of humans, but it could be. Most often is. Is it a tomb? It is a tomb? No, sorry. I got distracted. It is not a tomb. It is not a tomb. Is it in America? The one I'm thinking of primarily is in America, yes. Is it a mass grave? It's not a mass grave, no. No. I guarantee that many of you know of this thing, but I understand why it's not coming to mind right away. Is it related to a plague? No. An eternal flame? No. Is it a scientific display of actual corpses dissected for scientific education? Nooster, do you mean the one where they're sliced so thinly? And you can see all the layers of the human body? It's amazing to see those. But no, it's not one of those. A morgue? It's not a morgue, no. Alright, how do I get you all there? I have some ideas for getting you there. Let me see if Klaus left a clue on this one. Klaus left a good card. Hey, there we go. Kaz got it. The clue was I might make a donation to this one later in life. It is a corpse farm, or body farm, in Deedmarks, the place where they study decay in human corpses. Understanding decomposition of humans and animals from the time of death to the time of decay. Better understand decomposition, and also forensics, and so on. There you go. They put bodies in a field, or in buckets, or in whatever, and study, study, study. There you go. The body farm. Kaz, good seeing you, and very well done indeed on getting that one Correct. That's nice. That's nice. That's a very good one indeed. But again, I understand why we're not getting to it, because when we think dead bodies, we immediately go, oh, treat these respectfully, as opposed to throw them in the field. Anyway, Kaz, good job on that one all the way. I did help you all a little bit too much, probably, by saying it's not a corpse, because I didn't want us to take forever on that kind of thing. All right, let's go ahead and reject a few more. Let's find a few more for the old rejection pile. That's too weird to reject right now. Yeah. Okay, this one is submitted by who? This one? Where'd it go? Waiver NZ. It is the female stranger. The female stranger is not something I would have known of, as I'm guessing you wouldn't also. It's a famous historical oddity in St. Paul's Episcopal Church in Alexandria, Virginia. The grave of an unnamed individual who died in 1816 was elevated to national intrigue by a bizarre headstone. Yeah, I'm sorry, no. I'm sorry, but no. I appreciate poems on gravestones, all very fun, but the grave of the female stranger. Yeah, I don't think on that one. A little rejection, unfortunately, that's how it goes. What are other ones? That's funny, we'll do that one later. That's interesting, that's great. We could probably do that eventually. That's great. There are a lot of really great ones here. Unfortunately, we just don't have time to get through all of them. I need more rejections. Wait, the random just came up with the same one twice in a row. That's strange. Mark says this one might be too specific. Friends, do you know about the salmon of knowledge? Oh, this is great. This makes my day. You do know that one? So I'm guessing that enough of you know some things about myth that you'd come up with it. I was told that it's perhaps of a piece with Siege Perilous. That's what I think that the Arthurian myth is known more broadly. This is delightful. The poet Finnegas, or Finnegas? Oh, Finnegas, that's amazing. Spent 7 years fishing for the salmon. He caught the salmon and gave the fish to Fionn, his servant and son of Kumal. Instruction to cook it but eat none of it. Alright, got some wisdom by touching the fish. There you go, team. The salmon of knowledge. I'm a big fan of that one. I'm sorry, Marks, for rejecting it. It is too niche, but I mean that in a complimentary way. You have another one I can reject. I'm not selecting any particular persons to reject. That's actually not true. I did that earlier. YOLO Swaggins put in 20 submissions in a row. I've been gradually rejecting some of them. All of those are fine. All of those are fine. What is this? Oh, I know that. I know that we're good. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm so delighted about all your submissions. We're just never gonna get through all of them. This is an anonymous submission. Part of me wants to do this. It is the Breus's paradox. The observation that adding one or more roads to a road network can slow down overall traffic. Anything involving roads we love in this channel. This probably came up at one point when we were playing Cities Skylines back in the day, but Breus's paradox, adding roads slows down traffic. Very good on that one. but no. One more lane, yeah, just one more lane, one more exit. I'm sure the traffic will work itself out eventually. For sure, for sure, for sure. Oh, you know the theory well? Yeah, I don't know much about it, unfortunately, but that's pretty funny. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I don't see that one working, but I'm not gonna. It's not that funny. What's this? This is a good one. We have never ever gotten this one. Did you miss more of your rejections? No. Infinite Direct, we've not rejected any more of yours in a bit. Alright, so this is funny, but we'd never get it. It is the idiot plot. An idiot plot's a fictional storyline in which it's kept in motion solely by the fact that everyone involved is an idiot. The story would end quickly if this were not the case. So people clearly choosing bad ways to respond to the world. There's an easy solution, etc. The idiot's plot. You think you maybe could have got this one eventually? See, things like this are really, really hard to get to because it's non-tangible and isn't really a theory. I would have said it's a theory probably, but yeah, there's so many like particular questions we need to get there that I don't see a path, unfortunately. But the idiot plot, a fine rejection that. Let's go and do just one more and we'll call it a day. This is good fun. This is good fun. Also, it's been so interesting seeing how particular kinds of movies can't be made anymore because of the existence of cell phones. Now, they deal with this, of course, by saying, oh no, the person left their cell phone behind, or oh no, they don't have reception. But yeah, it used to be the case that a lot of movies were premised on these two people can't communicate well, etc. You want to do last rejection submission? I think you have ones that are fine, Drac. I don't want to reject everything you've submitted. I mean, in principle, these all are gettable. Except for the last one, but we'd get that. I think all these that remain are in principle gettable, Drac, so I'm not going to reject ones that I think we could eventually get. I like keeping the queue big and full, but you know. That's a good one. Man, some of these are so good. How will we ever get through all of these? And they're all so good. Okay, so I want to say, like, this is in principle gettable, and I know that some of you would know of this. And I'm not going to give it a go, but it's a hill in New Zealand. I guess. In one of the classes yesterday, we talked about the right to roam. In some countries of the world, you're allowed to go anywhere you want to, as long as you're not violating immediate privacy or ruining things. And apparently New Zealand has changed their rules on that, because so many people came to New Zealand after Peter Jackson's films and began ruining everything for everyone. Darn you tourists, why do you make things bad? Alright, that one you know from memes. Yeah, I mean, it's a good submission in some sense, but just not what I want to deal with. Alright. Is that enough of this? Is that enough of this right now? What on earth is this? 1 second. Okay, if anyone says that they know of this, I don't believe you. Submitted by all of the eyes. I do not believe this is gettable. Last one for today. There's no one quite like Grandma. A song by the Stockport-based primary school choir of St. Winifred's School Choir releases a single in November 1980. So apparently it was a #1 song for a couple weeks round about Christmas. It was apparently written in part about the Queen Mother's birthday. It prevented John Lennon and Jonah Louie, whoever that is, from reaching Christmas #1 in 1980. Now you want to hear it? Okay. Okay, we can do this. Might get the stream muted, but this is important. All the eyes, excellent niche submission. Somebody, do you really want to hear children sing? Is that what I'm hearing here? Also, good job to the USA, beating the Dickens on Australia this morning. Do we need to make this one of our tip notifications? Tip notification needed? Possibly. I said that you submitted this one because I should send my grandmother an email. Why would you bring that up? Why, like, okay, I'm so behind on so many things. Why would you remind me that I haven't emailed my grandmother in probably a year? And she's one day closer to death. Why would you do this to me? I was having a nice morning. You ruined it. You ruined my day. Well, I'll play video games now to ease the sorrow. Thank you for a very fun opening day, friends. Always lovely hanging out with you. Silliness. Should I write my grandmother an email on stream? That might be the only antidote to the mockery. Wait. This is a bit, I promise. Hello. Please write a 6-paragraph email to my grandmother. Tell her that I am teaching new classes that are going well. Tell her also that I appreciate her love and I hope that she's able to continue swimming. I think of her often and wish I could visit, but it's just difficult to come from across the world. What kind of hollow nonsense does it produce? I hope this email finds you doing well and having a lovely week. I've been thinking about you so much lately. I want to send a warm note to catch up and let you know you're constantly on my mind. Constantly a little bit too strong. Sending you the biggest hug from across the world. I mean, this is not how I write, but I think if she got this email, she would appreciate it. I'm gonna just soften it in some places, but this is upsetting to me, of course. Exactly, it's very generic. I didn't give it enough to work with, obviously, but this is... Yeah, obviously, I'm not gonna send this to my grandmother. It's just striking. So part of the reason why I'm so slow on emailing people is because I have a very hard time sending quick checkup emails. I worry that they feel insincere, and so I always send really long emails, like ask a ton of questions and offer commentary on what they've written recently. And because like the time investment and thinking investment in this, I often Yeah, wait months. And, like, I have a dear friend who sent me an email for my birthday in August and then sent me a Christmas message and a Christmas card. I have not opened the Christmas card. This is like prime avoidance. Welcome to therapy time. The Christmas card is sitting on the desk. I have not opened it because if I open it, I acknowledge I need to respond to it. And like her email from August, I've read, but I marked it unread so that I'll deal with it real. This is horrible. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. It feels bad, man. It feels bad. Always open everything, otherwise how will you know what it is you're avoiding? I mean, I know what it is. I know it's a very, very sweet email from someone who cares about me deeply and wants me in her life, but when I move away from people, I tend not to keep in touch, and she's like a really, really good friend, but it hurts. Not therapy time, not therapy time. Alright, team, here are the characters we've unlocked and had some fun with. I need to get Thorns to level 9 to unlock Athena. This is the current goal. It's fine, It's fine, You led me to think about some things. That's okay. Thorns to 9. So Thorns is probably good on someone who gets hit. So Oofy or Mega Chad would be good. Let's go and do Oofy. No, let's go and do... Yeah, Oofy is right because he gets hit with shields and armor and so on. Alright. Thorns to 9. Do we want him to be the Black Knight or the Grey Knight? Let's be the Black Knight and make Monty Python jokes the entire time. He's finished Tier 1. Let's go Tier 2. This fellow is Sword, which I find very, very awkward initially, because it requires good timing. Alright, we're killing goblins and not thinking about our grandmother. Do you know grandmother and goblin both start with G? Oh, gee whiz. We're looking for 30 money. Do I re-roll for Thorns? No, I need to stay alive early. I like attack speed on this guy so I can figure out how to swing more quickly, though having ways to do more damage without thinking about it, also very important. Free chest, love that. We got a curse thing, that'll be good. Knockback is very strong. I have 4 tome slots, that's fine. Yeah, as we get to larger and larger waves, we'll need to make sure that we are pushing enemies back lest we end up getting absolutely overwhelmed. The trouble of melee characters. But for right now, everything getting knocked out, no problem. Our first shrine. We're looking for things that keep us alive. If we're going to use Thorns, we need defense all the way. I'll take gold gain at this point, so we can open more chests more quickly. So Axe is good for melee purposes, as is Yon Chunkers. I'm going to refresh, though. I'll stay with Wireless Dagger for now. Can you send the Discord link or the Twitch link to my friends so that they can join chat commiserating my flaws? So it is the case that my friend I mentioned a moment ago does occasionally stop it on Twitch. And every time she does, I apologize. You've probably seen her pop in. She's a lovely human being. I see her name and I say, oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. And then I go through my apology routine. And I mean it. I'm embarrassed over it. I'm ashamed of my writing practices. But, I don't know, bad human. That's why I appreciate streaming. I can just talk and all of you hear me simultaneously. And we have a little relationship. One to many. It's great. I'm going to banish Fire Staff for now. I'd like to have more melee attacks, namely the Aura is very good. We have a way of dealing with hordes already, but I need more single target damage as well. As I turn away from the enemy, all good. Just write her a letter something every now and then. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Like, I know that one keeps in touch with people by writing them letters. Like, quick little letters, just saying, hey, I'm thinking of you. Here's something I found in Tokyo that you might like seeing. Here's a picture. All the best. Little resorty. These kinds of enemies on a character like I'm playing right now, It can be very, very dangerous. So I'm going to try to stay away from them and let the bounce happen. I don't know. Not therapy. Not therapy. Not therapy. Okay. I'm going to continue taking damage on the one that attacks enemies far away from me. Because again, if those bugs get in close, we have big, big problems. Pick up range evasion crits. I'll take the evasion. Call them once a month. Thorns. Movement speed. I don't need Thorns. I need Thorns book. So movement speed to get away from hordes. So I only have... Okay, right. Time to make some excuses. I only have so much social energy. Like, I'm definitely an introvert. Spending time with you all is not difficult as I am alone in my home. And so it doesn't feel bad to just talk to the wall. It does make me feel like a crazy person occasionally, which is fine. But there are probably like 5 people with whom I ought to keep up regularly. Maybe 10 people. And I know over the course of a month or whatever, that's not too many. And like, this is a totally normal human thing to do. But it just feels exhausting to even think about. I don't know. Like, I tell people when I become friends with them that I am in fact a bad friend. We still have not found thorns. Bigger sword time. I tell people when I become friends with them that, like, if we don't live in the same place, there's a very high probability that I will not respond to their emails and such. And yet they continue being friends with me. And, like, I appreciate that, obviously. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like the person who says, I really need to stop eating so many donuts, and they continue eating donuts. Like, I know the good, but do the worse. Do any of you want to get on Discord and talk through this thing? I don't know. It's just one of these cases, like, I know the right thing to do, and I realize at some level, one could say, oh, you don't really care about your friends. And it's just, it's not that. It's time for Swarm. Keeping distance is important. I'm taking movement speed again. Love you, Megabonk. Yeah, let's talk about Megabonk. That seems better. It's not like a dopamine issue. I mean, I do take the meds, right? I do take the crazy pills to keep me more stable. But I don't know. It's not that I don't get joy from talking to friends. It's just... got a lot of things to write, obviously. When taking damage, electric shock on everyone. Noms, are you in the room?
Now.
Hello, sweetie. How are you? What's wrong? So this is a game that's not terribly easy to pause or I'll forget what I'm doing. Also, hello. Okay, I'm going to re-roll for 5 money to get myself... hopefully thorns. Still not seeing it. We're out of rerolls now, unfortunately. We have 2 tome slots left. I'll take the HP one. Am I still living in Japan? I am living in Japan. Thank you for asking. Hey, look at the big noms. Big noms emote for 100 bits. That's very kind, George. That's very kind of you. Thank you for your kindness.
Oh, it's George's big noms.
It is a George Big Noms.
Oh,
that's very nice.
Unusual.
In what sense is that unusual? Why did I skip? I just skipped that for no good reason. Yeah, Noms, I apologize for not being like, oh boy, it's Noms, time to chit-chat forever. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay. More swords! Swing twice now!
I wasn't sure if you wanted me here for some reason.
Oh, I was just saying hello.
Oh, we're just saying hello.
I appreciate the hex out of you. I appreciate the heck out of you. We have no tome slots left. I'd like very much to get XP, but I need to save that for thorns. Klaus just gave a tip. Noms, will you please read Klaus's message out in a loud and proud voice?
I'm thinking about getting into shadow puppetry.
Shadow puppetry?
As a side hustle. And I'm looking for investors. I don't have exact numbers on return yet, but I can show you my projected figures.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Klaus, would you mind telling us the joke from yesterday? I wanted to tell Noms whatever it was, and I forgot it.
Okay.
But thank you so much for your generous tip, Klaus. Thank you all for giving money in celebration of Nam's arrival. This always feels good. Also, we're doing really good damage right now at about halfway through the level. I think I'm to the point where I could beat the boss via kiting, but I'd prefer to continue looking for the thorns. That'd be good. Would you mind reading aloud what you're reading, Bob? I can't really read. I called you Bob, sorry. Noms.
George says that I need to book that train suite for us that George linked on Discord.
Yeah, there's like a big single person or small group train car now on one of the lines. I can't remember which one. And it's I think it has the conductor just above you, maybe.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's all yours.
It's not on the Spacia.
I don't remember exactly.
There's one on the Spacia that's like like it's like a family room, or you can use. Whoa!
That's a challenge spawn. It spawns some bigger enemies to fight. If you kill them all, you get a reward. Hooray!
On the Spacia, it's like there's like you can get one. I think there's like a central table. You're gonna have your business meeting.
Fancy,
while
fancy.
You're heading to Nico.
Yeah, I think it's like 4,000 yen or something.
Oh,
Not 4,000, sorry. Yeah, 40,000 rather.
That might be. Spacia has something like that.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but like.
But why?
Yeah, exactly right. I think.
I mean, unless you like, unless you're having a fancy business meeting for your corporation.
Yeah, I mean, if you need that space for talking to someone or talking to multiple people, I get it. But if it's just to be a fancy person, I get it somewhat less, unfortunately. Team, because we're level 21, we're at the point now where, because I didn't find thorns so far, it does not make sense for me to continue farming thorns. So we're going to try for that again next round. Or maybe just whenever I end up getting a thorns roll, I'll build it, even if it doesn't go into whatever build I'm trying to use on the next run through. Okay.
I'm not going to read Klaus's thing.
Okay, please read Klaus' thing in a loud and proud voice, making sure you're looking vaguely towards the microphone.
I found this old sound effects vinyl called Sound Wasps Make at the thrift store and bought it. I was disappointed when I first went to play it because it sounded nothing like wasps. Come to find out, I was listening to the B-side.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, that's what I thought you might like. Okay, we have 2 minutes left. I have decent movement speed on this character, so I'm going to run over and engage with the shrines here.
Oh, it was the Spacia. Yay!
And,
that's right.
And then I will go ahead and go deal with the boss. I think we're playing tier 2, so whatever we're taking right now, we will end up using the next level. Okay, bigger size on our attacks are huge. Okay, good. Alright, boss o'clock. As many of you know, the first 30 seconds past the timer are not that big of a deal. And so we'll be absolutely fine fighting the boss at this point. There's another treasure up there I missed earlier. How's it going, Tiger Burning? Good seeing you. Oh, is it possible the Thorns book is not unlocked? That's a great question. Is there anyone who starts with Thorns? I don't think so, though it is possible there is. We should definitely look for that. But yeah, we'll check and see if the Thorn book's unlocked. If it's not, that's be very funny that I'm farming for it where it doesn't exist. Okay, the boss is Lil Bark. My favorite rapper and yours also, Little Bark. Because we're playing melee, I'm going to go ahead and kite away from him, do some damage, kite away from him, get away from that. Half health, awesome. I wish my sword were slightly larger so I could hit him while running away. It's not right now. We're close to leveling up, so I'm going to collect some junk. Higher movement speed seems very helpful right now. This is a really fun game now. I don't know if you'd enjoy it, playing it yourself, but it's a game where every time you play, it takes about 10 minutes per level, and you have different characters with different abilities. And then also, as you level up, you get to pick up what kind of items. are useful for your character and build them in different ways based on what you are trying to accomplish. And that's pretty neat IMO.
Sounds like every game.
Yes, but in this case, it's totally random what you get.
Oh.
There you go. There you go.
So Noms, what do I think about Resorty not answering his friends' Christmas cards and emails?
What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people?
I don't know. I have something else I want to talk about. I'm sorry.
Well, 1 second. Have I considered turning off fast chest so I can banish like burger? I don't know what fast chest is, but we did get the trigger. Is that what it's called? The toggle? What are it called? I can turn things on and off. We should look at that after this level, or after this mission, game. Now, do you something else you want to talk about? Please talk about it.
Yeah, when you were playing this and I walked in, it looked like a game that I saw a trailer to.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh wow, are you playing the game that I saw in the trailer? That looks interesting. And it was so interesting looking, I stopped and stared at it for a while.
What was the game that you were...
I think the game is called Humanity.
Humanity?
I think it's a puzzler.
Okay.
But you have a giant crowd of people.
Huh.
And I think you're trying to get them through a level or something.
Do any of you know this game, Humanity? It is not one I've heard of. It does not mean it doesn't exist, of course. I missed a chest over here.
I didn't Google it. I was thinking about Googling it. I haven't yet. I also saw it listed in like where I saw the trailer was in like an art space, so it's possible that it's not a real published game, or it's like a game that some artist is making. Yeah, it looked like at the end they had little symbols that made it look like a Sony game. Like it had like the circle, triangle, square, and whatever the other one is, X.
So people are pulling it up on the Steam, so it actually does exist.
Aww.
I do want to get back to the game. I recently had ChatGPT or Gemini rather write an email to my grandmother just so I could send that over. I have to get some things done this afternoon that are kind of important.
Wow,
but,
it does not sound like you at all.
Yeah, not at all. But I do sort of wonder if I should try to get some emails out to the people who have sent me nice messages. Humanity!
I saw a trailer for it.
A unique blend of puzzle solving and action platforming. Play a lone Shiba Inu. You're playing a dog. Charged with commanding massive marching crowds. To the goal of story mode, or create your own via the in-game stage creator.
You can watch the trailer that I saw.
What on earth?
And then there's like... Yeah.
It has very positive reviews. You lead a horde of people around.
Yeah. If you just watch the trailer for a few seconds, you'll see
I just need to mute the game. Give me a second. Okay. Here comes the trailer for this one. Let's see what it does.
Yeah, the trailer's 2:23.
That's pretty solid. Yeah, you're playing as the dog somehow. And the gold man must be led forward. I think it's hard for me to figure out what the controls are doing. So there's some kind of story. Is this game made by a Japanese person? I can understand if it were to be. Yeah. They're shooting. There's war.
Yeah, I saw it advertised in my hotel/art space in Kyoto, so.
I see. I mean, absolutely beautiful. I don't know if it's a game that I'll play on stream, but I see what the appeal would be to try like some totally new kind of game.
Tokyo Rush Hour Subway Simulator.
It's puzzles, so how long before I get frustrated? Alright, look here, you. Look here, you.
Lemmings, but with humans.
Alright, I must return to my video game. Continue playing my video game. Now, if you want to continue entertaining, you're welcome to do so.
I'm gonna go upstairs and maybe make some cookies.
Yeah.
I gotta make some cookies.
Nam suggested that for the singing event we're going to tonight, she would bring some treats for people. Unfortunately, now it's come for the promise to meet reality. Poor Noms. Poor Noms.
I mean, I can just buy some cookies.
That would do it too.
I can,
Uber Eats some cookies.
No, I can use the service that I still haven't gotten a refund from and that I'm angry at, but have a coupon to get me some Costco cookies, which are hot commodities in Japan.
If you want to. That said, if you're ordering things,
I'm not. I F those people.
if you're ordering things and happen to order some bagels, I'd be the happiest little resorty on earth. But if you don't want to order bagels for tomorrow,
They're not available until noon.
Okay, I'll do it myself.
Remember,
then.
they don't open for ordering until noon unless I walk myself there.
No.
Which is, well, I suppose I can make the
No.
sacrifice and walk all the way.
It's like
over
45
to the
minutes each
bagel
way.
store.
No, we're good. All right, back to our video game.
We got books, by the way.
We got books.
The ding dong. The reason I'm down here is because there's a ding dong at the door.
Oh, I didn't hear the ding dong.
Yeah, you were just gleefully talking away while I came downstairs and dutifully spoke to the man and answered the door. Talked to him and took the box and said, yes, that's me. It's not really me, but it's me. And, and we have books.
Excellent. I bought some books from the local bookstore, the one we're trying to support and help them come into full existence. They're still looking for a place to open the bookstore, so hopefully that gets figured out soon. But if you want to open it, Noms, there is a book in there for you. It's a gift book.
No.
Would you like me to hand you the gift book later?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll look forward to that. I must continue the game. Noms, thank you again. I do appreciate you so very much. Chat does also, and thanks for being here. Okay, here we go. Alright, level 2. We've never beaten level 2. So I need to start thinking more seriously about my build, though I recognize that I've already made some kind of unusual choices, and it feels like my build might be running in two directions simultaneously. Noms, I think you said you want to make a kind of cookie that has oatmeal in it, but you don't have oatmeal, yeah?
I might make it without oatmeal. Actually, now that I think about it, it may not have oatmeal as one of the ingredients.
Okay, that works. I don't know why.
All these people say bye to me.
People say bye to you. People like you. People like you a lot, Noms. You know this.
Bye.
So what's on the ground there is a rage item. Unfortunately, we're in a corner, and so it's gonna be kind of... It's gonna be kind of difficult to use that rage item in any useful way. We have enough money for this now. I don't know if I should be buying all these chests, as there are probably people who buy or who sell things on the map, and I don't have any money for them currently, so gotta save. I'll leave the rage there in the hopes I can get back down here at the time of a swarm. That's one thing I'm still not great at that I wish I could learn more is at what times what happens. And I know I just need to write it down, and that would help a ton. But if you climb a wall or double jump, I mean, it is the case there's a character that can climb walls in this game. His name is Monkey. Good old Monkey. And he throws bananas. He is most certainly one of the Donkey Kong folks. I only got one shitty guy that sells stuff. Oh, Cobra, you're right. I can just look at the screen and see... look at the screen and see how many people there are. At the bottom right, you see there's one shady guy. He's right here. We can see what he needs, and that's that. Grandma's Secret Tonic. 50% chance to explode and damage nearby enemies. Another opportunity for more thorns, more armor. Or luck goes up when opening chests. I think that the crit possibility might be good. Our crit chance is over 50%, so yeah. We have to get 1,762 money. 1,762, and then let's get back here. Bottom left. So I guess what I want to do is go this direction for a while, get the money I need, pardon me. Let me hit the head first. Haha, hit the head. Deal more damage to nearby enemies. I still don't know what nearby means, or XP gain. Let's try to do the nearby enemy buff. Also, I almost opened a chest, so I gotta stop doing that. So one thing I like about this enemy on a melee character is it is possible to kite directly around him, doing some serious damage. Now, if you get too close, unfortunately, he will indeed hit you. I don't know why I just changed directions there, but okay. I'm gonna run for a minute. He's at half health, but I need to be doing other things than standing and fighting. We have about half of the money we need. Whee! A little transit there. What's my life steal? 6% life steal, HP regen of 55. I don't know what 55 means. Like, maybe it's 55 per minute or something. Also, I'm always so grateful with characters that have armor that can just ride the explosions instead of instead to avoid them all. Bonus jumps. Okay, as the swarm's here, I'd love to get back to that rage if possible. Unfortunate that the enemy died here. Okay, we have taken substantial damage now, and I'm not killing things fast enough. But if we can get him into good kite position, we're happy. Again, we do have our sword. Gold guy there I'd love to kill, but for right now I just need to get through. Why am I going up here? I'm going the wrong direction entirely. Ooh-wee. All right, don't spend money, don't spend money. There's a rage right here. It's not the one I intended to get. But we'll bounce. I'll take the challenge, thank you. We have 5 minutes remaining. I do not know what time I should try to fight the boss in this one. Also, a magnet would help a ton. Also, the nuke in the middle of that. Can't, like, in this case, if I could climb the tree, not the tree, if I could climb the walls, it helps so much. We got the nuke, awesome. More aura. I think knockback may have been smarter there. I can afford the juice, good call. Okay. Just trying to do more damage. Yeah, you may have seen there that my damage really fell off. Okay, we're gonna grab these 2 shrines and then head back to Grandma Guy. And then we have not yet found the boss portal. Never mind, we just found it. Unfortunate that it's here. I don't want to be here right now. Okay. More difficulty, no thank you. Higher XP gain. We've talked before about how well that scales at higher levels. I'm not sure it's great to take at this point, but at this point, just getting any levels would help so much. Also, I'd be very, very happy to get a magnet. As I said previously, magnet is surely the greatest and most important of all possible shrines in this game. Gold guy, no! Hey, we did not get gold guy. He melted into the ground, unfortunately. Things to pick up, but go see the buyer guy first. I think he was over here. It's one of the green dots down this way. Yes, good. Alright, hit that nuke. Boom. Okay, good, we have a little time now. Cat, hello friend. So, crits have a 50% chance to explode. Damaging enemies for 50% damage. So, 66% chance of exploding crits now. I think that's the purple around them, but I'm not certain on that. And there's no one else from whom to buy. And so we can just spend our money freely. I feel like the Horde's catching up to me a little bit, so go ahead and try to do some more speed. Another swarm. So there are actually 2 rages down here. Okay, that's not good, 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 that's not good. I have no idea what just happened there. other than a lot of elites possibly. I don't think the explosions can actually damage me. I see a heart. I would like that heart very much. I see the rage. I like the rage very much also. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Can't turn and fight for a minute. Good. So any level up from this point forward needs to be let's do more damage. Because even with the rage, I don't think I'm doing enough. I think I just need base damage increase so that I'm able to heart awesome. So that I'm able to have higher damage on crits as well. Okay. Into the horde we go. Yeah, even with more or less like top access to doing damage, I'm doing so little. And that's not great. Cat. Yeah, Madden would be huge. There's so many levels on the map right now. Also, we need to be killing the boss more or less currently. Flat damage. Yeah, some of my weapons are only like level 5 or level 3. That's not great. Where am I even going? Okay, so why am I leveling up so much suddenly? Maybe I walked into a magnet inside of the horde and didn't notice? I mean, if we're gonna spawn the boss, it's gotta be more or less right now. I don't think there's any reason to do so, though, because we're just gonna lose. So this build, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think I took a bunch of knockback, which I think is smart in one respect, namely that it allows me to keep some of the horde at bay. We're doing a ton of crits, but it seems just not to matter. That's crazy. Usually I can say at like what particular moment this thing fell apart. I'm not quite sure this time. But may as well spawn the boss just for fun. I think I said that earlier, then got distracted by Yieldy Hordy almost killing me. We're close to our level up. I don't think it actually matters. I can't go upstairs. That might be the end right there. The final swarm. Yeah, so I think this moment is simply how many silver pieces do we get for our efforts here for future unlocks. And then we want to check and see... We want to check and see the degree to which we have unlocked the thorns. That's right. The degree to which we've done so. Not simply have we unlocked thorns, but how much have we unlocked thorns? Okay. Just more damage. Awesome. See, suddenly I'm putting out good damage. In which, like, the lower level whites are dying nigh immediately. It's still not enough damage to actually kill anything major, but it looks better than before. Can I kill Pigman? Pigman, where'd you go? Oh, that's gonna be the end of it. Alright, that was fun until our damage fell off about halfway through that level. Anyway, the important question is, have we unlocked the Thorns Tome? We have not. The thing I was farming, we have not. So block attacks with the Aegis is what you need to do. I'll take the Mega Chad this time. We'll go and play as him a bit. Or Monkey. Let's go and play, let's play Mega Chad. So he has the aura initially. Look how attractive he is. That's the kind of gym bro I wish I were at times. So he starts with the aura, which is definitely a fine thing which to build. We just need to find the Aegis as quickly as possible. Also, we're starting with what, like 4 positive shrines right around us? Does anyone start with the Aegis? I believe it's the case the character we're unlocking does. but I'm not sure. Oh, shoot, XP gain as first pickup I should have gotten. Yeah, I think the character we're trying to unlock starts with the Aegis, but it's Athena. Your aura, fine. Ghost every time we open anything is great this early, as there are going to be so many ghosts. Yeah, aura will be fine until we get faster moving elites against us. I didn't hit all the shrines we started near. I don't know why I didn't do that. I guess we're towards the very north here. We may as well head this way and see what we can find. This being level 1, I'm probably okay fighting more than one boss at a time. But given that's not the current aim of the game, we might not do that. Hello, shady guy. What do you sell? A second ghost. Cursed Doll is so good. Like, Cursed Dolls and, whatever that poison thing is. Always very, very nice. Okay, don't mind getting knocked forward on this character. You enjoy Big Boy's walk animation? I do too. So occasionally he flexes. I still haven't quite figured out. I've been told that it's on a timer. But you might... Oh, shoot. You might have to stand still for it to go. And they do bonus damage when he flexes. But when, I don't know. Better jump height, fine. Oh, man, okay. There is a shrine down there. So I'm going to go to the top of this thing and then wall ride down. Aura damage. So every upgrade in the aura so far has been common. That's definitely not ideal. Probably should have done some rerolls by now, or possibly banishing. Alright, about half health right now. We don't yet have any kind of lifesteal or healing thing. I'm walking into a tree. Okay, down we go, as mentioned. Okay, shrine here. Exploding buddies, no. Lifesteal, certainly. An uncommon is good enough. Okay, okay. I see the money thing that way. I think there's a swarm at 6. I'm unlikely to be back up this way anytime soon, though. Let me head back to the area where we started, taking a different path to get there than we used to leave. Picking up a shrine. Okay, okay, okay. More HP regen, thank you. Oh, is that percentage HP regen? And so it's working off like the 1% HP regen I start with? That might be that. Okay, I don't ever want Flame Walker. Oh, once again, I forgot to toggle things off. Yeah, it's possible to toggle off various items in between stages, or in between game selections. I need to do more of that to get rid of things I just don't care about. Like on this character, burgers are probably good, but other characters not so much. Gotta do more than the aura. More luck, more crit damage, thank you. Movement speed wouldn't be terrible, so I can get out of the explosions. I need damage. So time for the old refresh. I guess take crit chance our first tome. That's the wrong direction. Pig guy, die. Man, these exploders. These exploders, though. So I don't know if I'm higher than the explosion, if I am safely out of it. I need to try to jump out. I think we do a little more damage now. That's okay. We're close where we want to be. The swarm's incoming. I'm actually not as far from the money pickup as I thought I was, but I probably shouldn't go and get it. I see a rage right next to me. That's amazing. So now we can just stand here, and other than elites, we're good to go. Also, I feel that I'm circling a shrine that I've been aiming for quite a while. There it is. Alright, stand here again for a moment. There's the elite to avoid. Cool. Alright, hey, it's a magnet. I was about to say, oh man, a magnet sure would be great. One right ahead. Thank you, game, for your generous bounty. So we're looking for the Aegis. We still not... I'm sure the Aegis is unlocked. I know I've seen it at some point. In a moment here, when we get the magnet, we're going to get a ton of levels up. That'd be neat. What's my crit chance? 8%. So building crit of this character may have been a mistake. I need to learn what... works well for this guy. Okay, here comes the magnet. We've gotten through all of our refreshes. I'd prefer not to banish or skip, or banish it all. But we'll see. How about an Aegis? How about... It's just not showing up. And I'm almost certain I have it unlocked. If I don't, it's a problem. We have one tome slot left, so I'm gonna get more attack. Okay, so that is that on the levels up, unfortunately. I guess after this mission I'll have to see, did I actually unlock the Aegis? I'm almost certain I think I think I've seen it also. So it will show up, it's just a matter of when. I think I need to get to level 10. No, it wasn't level 10. It was instead, like, how many times you block damage with it. Now, with this aura, perhaps that's not the best build for the Aegis, as not many people are getting close to us. Unfortunately. I have 150 to 200 on it. Okay, cool. So we're close on the blocks. I just need to get it again. Uh-oh. Alright, we're good. Challenge... I'm going to increase difficulty so we get more XP and such. Magnet, yum yum. That should be a level. Not quite. Oh, what did I just choose? I meant to click skip, and I clicked something else. Hey, there it is. Okay. We have the Aegis. I don't know if I can block fall damage with it. Hey, there's a block. The world is good and complete now. Hooray. Now, do I have sufficient single target damage for anything? Not really. What am I even doing with single target damage? Genuinely nothing. See, unfortunately, I chose attack speed as my last tome. I did not mean to do that. It was a slip of the mouse. That's okay. At 3 minutes, do we get a swarm? If so, that'd be amazingly good timing. We do. Alright, grab that coin. And stand back and cackle like daddy warbucks. I need something that does range damage. Elite. Oh, I need to get hit. Hit me, please. Oh, no, they're dying too fast. Please hit me, anyone? Please? The cooldown is so bad. I mean, it's fine with the fireball now, but a little awkward. 2 minutes 30, alright, it's mission find the boss. I think I actually see him already. I never quite know what to do the microwaves. Like, I realize you're supposed to change your pickups, your power-ups, to match what you're trying to do. I just never quite know what to get. So I just got like a 10% crit item. Increasing crit or damage would not be a horrible thing. Magnets. Okay, we see the boss. All good, all good. Crit chance is now over half. And even higher. Hello, stone giants. Yes, hit me. Okay, so I can block the explosions. As long as I have health, I'm fine with that. Okay. There's a shrine kind of far away. I just spent all of my money, so hopefully Buddy has nothing I want. 147 or it's like 78 for the damage against the boss. I think I'd like that. And I now have enough money for that. More damage against elites. Okay, see what I want to say is like one more shrine, then we go back. So one thing I don't know, maybe y'all can help me on this one, is when you do the boss curse, does that only work on the remainder of the mission you're in? Or does it instead work on every, not mission, sorry, level rather. If I go to tier 2, will it go away, or will I continue getting 2 bosses at every single stage all the way through? Only on the stage you're on. In that case, like, we're doing really well. And I see a run items, I can get back over there. Sure. Let's do the dumb thing and turn on another fast one. More elites, thank you. Okay. It is now time to go fight the boss. So we're gonna hit the doubler here. Just one more shrine. Now there's doubler. Alright, Speedy McGee to boss fight. Hope I can get there going this way. I think I can. Almost to enough money to open our chest, but not quite. Free chest, fantastic. Alright, 2 bosses, 1 shield guy. If we die, at least we'll know we took enough hits to get our new character spawned. We've blocked a couple more. As I said before, my single target damage is somewhat questionable. Got some healing just there. I'm just gonna go pick it up. It's fine. There are burgers there. Hello? Okay, so I'm not being able to get to the burger I wanted. I do not believe we're gonna win this one now, due to want of single target damage. And yeah, we got 8 seconds till it all goes to heck. Why did I decide to spawn a second one? Overconfidence, etc., etc. Huh. Well, huh. I'm just gonna stand here and take some Aegis hits, I think. That was not ideal. That was not ideal. Alright. How many more blocks do we need? I don't think I got the pop-up, so I have some issues here, possibly. So, we need to have us thorns. No, getting thorns is Aegis blocks. That's pretty bad. It's a tome. 259, 186. Oof. Would like a tip on movement? Silent, thank you for asking that. I'd love a tip on movement. Teach me things. Teach me things, my friend. Oh, toggle things off. Thank you. I gotta toggle things off all the way. So Clank shouldn't get hit much, but I kind of want to play around as him, because I do enjoy, like, the robo-gunner thing. So how do I turn off items now? Where is the turn off thing? If you teach me how to toggle, I'd appreciate that, because I don't see an obvious way to do so. If you hold control on a hill... Oh, Silent, thank you for reminding me. You can slide down hills. It just doesn't come to mind for me, but you're absolutely right. Thank you for the reminder, Silent. So I have the toggle thing in the shop. Oh, I haven't purchased it yet. I thought I bought that already. I thought wrong. Yeah. So there they are. There they are. So you can't toggle the base items. Understood. I don't need the silver thing. I think silver's what you get for future missions or for unlocks. Not right now. Quantity, absolutely. Lifesteal, maybe. Bigger attraction range is fun. Armor, no. XP, maybe. So I think it's like a way to force build more easily. Attraction, while fun, is... I rely on the magnets so much. So very, very much. What do I not care about with this character? Yeah, we're not going to heal at all. I'm not going to fight nearby enemies. I want to stand still so badly, but it's really, really hard to do that if you're a character who has no health. What don't I like? I've never used the Dragon Fire. Upon taking damage below 50% max HP, no. Alright, well, we'll leave all these things on. More damage to enemies above 90% HP. Like I said before, I think this is good for one-shotting things, but past that I'm not sure. I'm going to get rid of that one, because we have lots of projectiles on this time. I'm not going to use the Aegis on this character, nor that. Nor that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can force a build here by getting rid of one more weapon. Though I like the sniper rifle very much. I don't know how well it goes with this character, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Who goes away? No revolver this time. We use the knife instead. Okay. Let's see how this works with our first ever things turned off run. Can we beat level 2? Gosh, I'd love that. Okay. Alright. I see pots. How about some cash money, please? Thank you, thank you. Pot down here. We need one more money pot. Got it. Shrines unlock faster now. If you start with the revolver, now you can't upgrade it. I don't... Huh. I forgot about that. That was intentional. I just wanted to see if you all are paying attention. Oh, it did appear on the refresh? Okay, so items that you start with are forced into the item pool, even if you turn them off. Fine enough. That was a fun start. It's gone forever. All right, hold on control. We're going to call this the silent move. Silently sliding down. Attack speed, absolutely. All right, so no pots to start. No pots. Give me pots. Hello, Bush. Sniper Bush we unlocked before. I wonder if we can still fight him. Or if it's only a one-time fight until you, it's a one-time fight until you, beat him, and then he's gone forever. Hey, Silver, don't worry. I don't think you were trolling me by any means with the, hey, is it possible to, upgrade your revolver by turning off your revolver? Fair do, fair do. Let's do more revolver power. Early magnet, I guess? I'm not going to come back here most likely until the very end. See, it may have made sense to leave that there for just prior to boss fighting. Okay, so now we have, like, single target-ish, and also bounce damage. More projectiles, more good. I need to leave a slot open for the sniper rifle. I think crit would be amazing. I still have all of my refreshes. Can't forget that. We're doing well, but upgrading difficulty at this point might be silly. Hey, Tyrion, how's it going? Good seeing you. You called me a distinguished elder gentleman? I mean, I know my hair is gradually graying. I've noticed that more and more recently. I don't mind at all. XP gain early, yes please. I don't mind even a little bit that I'm getting old. But if it's becoming apparent to other people and become the topic of conversation, I think that will be less than delightful. So we'll see. Let's stop your two shady guys, actually. Oh, Gold Guy, I hit you once. Hey, thank you for dying, Gold Guy. Am I trying the Age of Wonders DLC? I mean, I like Age of Wonders a lot. However, insert standard rant here. Maybe I should make a video and I can push a button saying, and like have a little resorty pop up and explain to everyone why I'm playing the game I'm playing and why 4X's don't really show up anymore. There's a free chest over there. Yeah, it's not an annoying question. I just feel bad about it, right? I just feel bad when I am unable to give the viewers what they want after a very long time of giving them exactly what they wanted. I need to push control to go down the hill. Every time I fail to do so, I'm going to say aloud, I need to go ahead and push control to go down the hill. Pot there, pot here. Straight damage, love it. Okay, heading to the vendors now that I saw before. Also, I appear to have missed one shrine. Possibly. Challenge, absolutely. I just bought when I wanted to do vendors. That was silly. Stone Golem and challenge up at once. That's fine. Hello, sir. Wrench for faster shrines. Actually, I shouldn't have bought that. I should have bought the damage increase. That would have been much, much better, but just was not thinking. Sniper rifle, yes. Okay, so I got another shrine bonus, all good. Once again, I just spent all of my money. Why do I do this? I get excited about opening chests, I think. Alright, how much money do we need for fellow here to get a nice item that works with build? Okay, HP, no, projectile, absolutely. Man, there are certain tomes that come up and just feel really, really good. So Demonic Soul, we can double our damage. It's very, very early. Or Dragonfire. Team, how good is Dragonfire? I've never used it. I like the idea of just straight damage upgrade. However, if you all say Dragonfire builds well into this character, I will go and take it. I just like the idea of flat damage very, very much. If I'm taking that, though, I shouldn't be killing things. Dragonfire is great. Silent, if you say it's great, I trust you. I trust you implicitly entirely. It's legendary. Yeah, so I think this is something I'm also attracted to. Like, oh, it's higher rarity. It must be absolutely amazing. I am not doing enough damage. Okay, let's try Dragonfire. 15% chance to summon Dragonfire when hitting enemies. And it's this 15% versus guaranteed damage. It really throws me off, but... Okay, so Dragonfire appears to be like the fire I left behind myself when I had the run around leaving fire behind yourself thing. Okay, so it is just like an AoE inside of enemies. That seems pretty darn good. I missed a shrine over here. Oh, it might be down. It'd be very awkward if so. It's not. Cool. Okay, are there more shady guys? There are 4 more shady guys on this map. Wow. At 5 minutes, something will happen. Is that... Okay, at 5 minutes, nothing happens. Fair enough. We'll grab the rage just for fun. I still have 1 open weapon slot. I gotta decide what to do with that. And probably anything projectile is good. These low rolls. Let's take the cursed. doll. Okay. This is still level 1. We don't need to worry too much about dying or timing, etc. I'm low on damage, so I'm going to take damage to elites, even though the bonus projectile really appeals to me. What do I have for tomes? Projectile, damage, XP gain, attack speed. I need to reroll for XP gain. Also, I believe this character gets one more crit percent or something. XP, please. I haven't targeted with a sniper rifle yet. I need to do that against elites at distance, I think. Oh, I wonder if, yeah, duration might be good on Dragonfire. You're absolutely right. I didn't even think about duration in that respect. More crit, more good. Hello, guy. Health, no. Bonus projectile, more damage when opening chests. I don't have a plus gold item. I worry about damage, though, so it's time to get opening chests. They cost a little bit more. It's okay, though. 309 we'll have very soon. I will probably just stay here to get this one. Will I? Come on, enemies. Come on. I'll grab the shrine thing, find some other chest. More damage, more good. Continue with damage to elites. We have a review. 309 is the money amount I need. I have that now. Okay. Pickup range? Wireless dagger. Okay. We have all of our weapons. They're all very, very bouncy. That is good. 2 magnets next to each other feels terrible. I guess it'll be good to come back here at some point. Maybe. XP gain. Alright, so rolling XP gain early and then not finding it much again in the future. Alright, we got it twice in a row, 3 times in a row. Damage, okay. No more refreshes. We can banish if need be. Alright, cool. So we should be picking up bigger XP than previously. I'd like that very, very much. Just need damage. I think one thing I struggle with is, do I share damage across all weapons? Or should I upgrade the individual weapon more? I need that chest for more damage. Hello? Okay. More crit chance. Cool. Excellent. More damage. Cool. Who needs anything but damage in this game? Okay, more XP. Cool. I need to be careful not to only upgrade XP. I need to actually do things as well. How about more XP gain? Alright, I see a shrine. I believe it's upstairs. I believe it's upstairs. Also, I've not slid down a single ramp yet. Let's see if I can correct myself on that one. Must do more of that. Hello, shrine. We have enough money for a chest also. And we have found the boss shrine. Holy kill! As Clank kill any boss or mini-boss in 1 second. I didn't even have time to target with the sniper rifle on a mini-boss there. What on earth was that? I hadn't seen my single target damage in a while. That was mighty, mighty, mighty silly. That was great. So yeah, I don't know if the big boss counts as being an elite also. If they do, that's awesome. We didn't find a boss curse. No boss curse in this one. I'm okay not boss cursing this time. Now, with that said, maybe I should do it this time, because of how fast we killed that one. Maybe. I'll up difficulty. I wonder what that achievement gets us. Because I need chests, I'll take the gold gain now. Alright. It's time to move towards the boss, I believe. One last shrine as always. Hello, shady guy. I'm probably not doing anything with you, buddy. I mean, the projectile bonus would be cool, but the damage bonus is more important to me right now, I think. Crit chance versus attack speed. I need more damage in general, so crit chances. I mean, that said, maybe attack speed would actually be better for more damage, as putting more projectiles out. I just don't know. Okay, for the next 3 levels up, I'm not allowed to take XP increases. Even though I love them, they're not for me. Oh boy. Have I gotten overly greedy yet again? I mean, with this sniper rifle, it is possible to kill the boss very, very quickly. It's just a matter of getting there before all hell breaks out. Remember earlier when I complained about there being 2 magnets in one area? Ayy! Okay, I'm going all in on sniper rifle at this point, in preparation for killing the boss very quickly. Okay. Also, we do love that the projectile bonus works on the sniper rifle. Fine. How do I get up there? Oh no! Oh no! How do I get up there? No, but really. Okay, there it is. Oh man. I might be sleeping on bounces. It's possible. Have I seen any bounces recently? I don't know. Oh. This is the worst climb of all time. Like, I'm very glad to be... Oh boy, this is bad. Okay, the nuke, thank goodness. Come on. Let me up! Let me pretend to be monkey! This is the part where usually I die immediately. This is possibly the most heroic moment of any playthrough ever. We have no health, though. Oh, just keep climbing! Keep climbing, brother! Okay, now we fall a little bit. I see it. No! No! What is there even to say? What is there even to say? That was such a cool build. I got the sheriff's hat. That's amazing. I mean, I'm gonna play that one again, obviously, but I can't quite afford it. I don't know what to say about it, other than I just feel really, really bad. Let's do it right this time. Early XP. Yeah, I think the only thing we can do is do it again. Get back out there, slide down some hills, etc. I do wonder if that was the time I could have potentially beaten the second level. Like, I don't want to say the build was perfect, but it was quite strong. Also, XP gain early. Yes, thank you. Okay, don't hit the bush. Good. Very close to level up. Good. More XP gain early, fine. Okay, grab these, and then Shrine 1. Okay, I believe that's 3 levels of just taking XP gain. Yeah, I'm at the point now where my damage is not sufficient. More crit damage, awesome. Okay, the next take is something, something, something damage, if you please. Okay, I think I say a yellow hat version. No, it's actually a boss curse. Oh dear. Oh dear, pardon me. A revolver damage increase. Seems appropriate. Seems appropriate now. I have enough money for a chest. There are 5 shady guys on this map. Cat. Crit chance, absolutely. I'm not built for this. This is such a fun game. I will never get over how fun this game is. Okay, we're definitely not doing sword. Lifesteal is potentially hilarious, but no. Okay. The luck increase seemed really great to me. But I just need to be doing damage. I need to get additional weapons, is the fact of it. Chest. Chest, please. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That was a we should abandon the chest moment, and we did not do so. Maybe I died early that time, though, so I could unlock the hat. Now, does that change the appearance of old Clank here? Oh, he gets a star. There's a new sheriff in town. New sheriff in town. A sheriff who needs to take some damage fairly early. Not nailed by that time. Yeah, occasionally it gets started well, occasionally it does not. That time I definitely did not take the correct things, we'll say. Knockback, no. Bow, fine. I think taking a couple of, like, just weapons early can be strong. Okay, I don't know how the heads work, and no one's explained to me yet. I'm guessing that the higher luck one has, the better the items you get from it. And so because of that, yes, because of that, I think it's worth getting it later when one's luck is higher. Is this true? If anyone knows how the heads work, I would love to know. Hello, sir. What do you have for sale? I'll just take luck, that's fine. Take XP again. Why did I skip the quantity tome? I saw the word XP and skipped quantity tome. Quantity tome, which is in some measure one of the best possible items to build. What is wrong with me? More damage, fine. I need projectiles. I really, really need projectiles. That was really silly of me. You enjoy playing Calcium? So I enjoy playing Calcium until he gets moving too fast. And I found myself unable to control him at all. I considered taking movement speed at that moment simply because I was inside a large group of enemies. I'm glad I didn't, though. As I played the game more, I've been better at navigating around enemies. Okay, this chest is a dead end. With these dead end items, I often think, man, I just shouldn't even go here for just a single pickup. But I always found myself drawn in anyway. We do not yet know where boss is. Okay, do I hold the spot open for projectiles? I think if I don't hold the spot open for projectiles, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Also, I need to get sniper rifle still. If you get a Moai pendant item, they spawn more often. Level, luck upgrade to get better from heads. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I haven't seen the item you mentioned, the pendant. It's probably another one of those unlockables at some point. We have enough money to open a chest. Damage to elites. I've never used this rock thing. I'm not sure if I can actually push it all or only enemies can. Look, I'm sliding! I remembered slide that time. Ayy. Gradual self-improvement. That's what the game's all about. Yeah, we need more damage to elites, clearly. We also need more projectiles. My bow is doing very, very little right now. Okay. Crit chance. I wonder if I'll ever decide that certain moves I've consistently done are actually not terribly good. Like, I almost always take the XP gain item early. Just because there's only so much time to do anything. Like, oh gosh, I'm stuck on a tree. Sorry. There's only so much time to level up before I have to get out, and so I think more XP, more better. Seems sensible enough. So that elite died pretty quickly. We just need to make sure the same thing happens with level 2. Which say just continue building damage as much as I possibly can. Was there something I wanted to buy? I know I'm building luck for the helmets. Not helmets, sorry, heads. We did not find a... Oh, shoot, these are all tomes. We did not find a quantity tome yet. We did find one earlier and I skipped it accidentally. Or thoughtlessly, we'll call it. We'll continue working on that. I see a magnet. That'd be pretty cool. More luck. Now, one trouble is, do I remember where the heads are? Also, we see the boss portal very closely to us. So we're not as strong of the build we were last time we did well. I think it's because of limited projectiles, unfortunately. And that one's definitely on me. I just need damage right now. That might be the end. Probably not standing around to get these is a good idea, but, you know. Oh, gosh. Okay. I feel desperate to get to where I was that one time. And so, unfortunately, though there are many other characters to play, you're going to see nothing but Clank for the rest of the stream until we at least get to level 2. I cannot believe I threw away that run. I was maybe I should have gone for the heads that time, despite the fact that we didn't have much luck built yet. If we see quantity, we take quantity. I just said it, it showed up. This will be a good run. This will be a good run. We can build so many shots going out. Build crits. I mean, one projectile, all very cool. Projectiles going faster, I think even cool. I don't know on that one. With the quantity tome, we should be able to get a ton of shots out there, so we'll just chill. We'll see how it goes. Okay, this time, just damage. Consider taking XP gain, but the last 2 missions have failed due to a want of damage and getting stuck in swarms. I don't know why I'm down here. Revolver. We only have the one weapon right now. It's getting strong enough that I'm not terribly concerned. Heard the sound. I'm very grateful there's a sound when the enemies drop a chest. Otherwise, it's so hard to notice. Okay, I'll take the uncommon. Gotta get another weapon soon. So his magnet is just here. It's kind of early for magnet, but... Oh yeah, this elite... We need some more anti-elite weaponry, or levels of... damage to elite would be really great. Alright, crit chance or quantity. Let's do quantity. One more projectile out there for each weapon. This one is feeling much, much better than previously. Nuke behind us, we don't need it. Crit damage, crit damage, crit damage, crit damage. I think one challenge I have in this game is I never quite know when it is time to refresh. When it's time to skip. I know how to banish if there's an item I really don't want, but... with the toggle, it seems I'm able to force builds much better than previously. Okay, where am I going? I'm getting those 2 pots for luck increase. And then I see 3 pots, actually. I see that over this way, there are additional shrines. Is that one upstairs or downstairs? We're on the edge of the map. I can never quite tell. Yeah, it's upstairs. Fine. Maybe I should always assume it's upstairs. I don't know. Nice shield behind us. Don't need that. Okay, we're facing another shrine. Shady Cellar upstairs. The Shady Cellars are always so rude. I think no matter what you buy, they call you an idiot. We don't have sniper rifle yet. Crit, yes. Operation reroll till sniper rifle, maybe? I have money. I'd like to save it, though, for the vendors. I mean, I don't have, like, huge single target damage, but if I'm able to force the shots all to go into Boss Man, we're in good shape. Thunder Myth, when you hit an enemy, it generates a lightning strike. More damage, lose HP, absolutely. Absolutely will lose some HP for more flat damage. Refresh. How about a sniper rifle? Anyone got a sniper rifle on offer? Not yet. Alright. So, hello friend. Campfire for healing. Again, if we take damage, we just die. It would be a problem for level 2, probably. I'll take the chests for free, I think. Do we get more luck by opening chests? No, it's only pots, I think. Hello! Medkit or damage? Always with the glass cannon build, this guy. We'd love to find a magnet. So one trouble I have when moving fast like Sonic like this is that I accidentally run into the horde before I can shoot sometimes. And that's not great. Not great at all. Hello, shady guy. What you got? Grandma's Secret Tonic. Bonus explosion possibility on crits. So continue building crit. Good to good. Oh boy. Not like this. We're fine. Wouldn't mind movement speed. I probably should just take it. Oh gosh. Oh, come on. I got thinking about should I take the bow. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Okay, let's criticize this playthrough. I had only one tome and only one weapon. I had projectile tome and revolver. I'm comfortable saying that may have been my error. Alright. Need to get variety of items early. Good to good. I don't want to deal with challenge initially. Revolver upgrade's okay. Like I said before, I think I actually play this game better when I'm not streaming. I think that's because when I'm streaming, I have this great desire to keep things moving. So I don't stop nearly enough on the, on the upgrade choices. We know where the boss is, that's fantastic. We have enough money for a chest, also fantastic. Hello friend, we just had a drop, we'll get that in a second. Crit damage, please. So far I've only upgraded the revolver. I feel okay about that. I'll take the bonus jump, I guess. I'm gonna leave the magnet for right before fighting the boss. There's not that much out there yet. Big old wall. Okay, what that means is it might be fairly difficult to get to the boss portal at the end. I see where the climb is, and I'm so grateful the map kind of shows where climbs are. I wish it were a little clearer, but it's through darkness and lightness on the map. It's okay to stop and look at the upgrades. I'll try to do more of that. I'll talk through the upgrades a bit more and see what happens. Ah! Okay, we're fine. Movement speed? Hey, what's good, Dougster? Oh no! Okay, I have 2 jumps. Gotta use the 2 jumps. Projectile bounces, yes. I don't have a quantity totem yet. I have more HP regen. Alright, just get a distance and we're good. All fine. Why have fireworks in the US tonight? Well, it's Juneteenth. It's the celebration of the day on which the abolition of slavery was dispatched to Charleston? Galveston? I think Galveston in Texas. Yeah, so I'm guessing people celebrating an important holiday about the status of the United States and relationship to slavery. It was Galveston, thank you. Damage or XP? I want XP! Ah! Have I made the error again? No, it's not an error. It's the right way to play. As long as things still die, it is the correct choice. Have been watching football? Yeah, I wanted to get up at 4 a.m. this morning and watch the US save. We went to bed after midnight, so that did not happen. That's okay. Hey, Noms, sweetie. Are you going for a run?
No.
Okay, I see you have your running hat on, so a little confused.
I think it might be sprinkling a little bit outside. I have to go buy some ingredients.
Okay, what are you going to buy?
Butter.
Okay, making cookies need some butter. Got it.
And maybe some rice flour.
Oh, okay, okay.
I wish to tell you a story.
Before you do that, may I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
Which store are you going to?
One of the nearby ones.
Okay, cool.
Like
Thank you.
one of the combinis. I'm not going to a big one.
Okay, I thought you were in the big store. No worries.
Oh, I just need 1 stick of butter. Also, rice flour is really easy to come by in Japan, so... Oh!
We're
oh
good,
boy.
we're good, we're good.
Oh boy.
We're good. I was listening to story time. I was like, oh, what can I get at that store? What can I ask Nom to buy me at that store?
I'll see if I can find any treats for you.
That's lovely, thank you.
I wish to tell you and chat about a little story about my life.
Please tell a story, Noms.
So the other day, that is to say yesterday, I went to 7-Eleven by work. And by the register, they had a big old stack of things that they had just gotten shipped in and they wanted to feature. And they were flamin' hot Cheetos. And I was like, impulse buy, okay. Because the Cheetos in Japan are quattro formaggio. So they're a little sweet, because I don't know why, they're a little sweet. They don't taste like US Cheetos. But I see here, flamin' hot Cheetos chili cheese flavor. I go, okay. Yeah, I'd like to share those with Resorty, and we can maybe have them at home. And so we brought them home last night. We dutifully put them in the drawer. And today I was like, I like a little snack. Well, let me try those Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I was like, oh, these are actually pretty good. They are not sweet at all. They're a little bit spicy. And before I had known it, I've eaten like 2/3 of the bag.
As you know, Noms, occasionally I accidentally eat all the snacks also. It makes sense. No worries.
There's 1/3 left over.
Thank you. As long as there's like 2 or 3 chips left, I'm fine. It's nice to get a little taste of things, but I don't freak out too much if it's
And we can always get more because there's like a giant pile of them.
Absolutely.
At the 7-Eleven.
Absolutely.
They're like, Americans, they'll like this.
Yeah, I mean, do you think they're trying to get it into the... What's that?
Food time.
Axix, thank you for your resubscription. I appreciate that very, very much. I'm not doing enough damage. 1 second.
Those actually taste a little bit. They tasted a little bit like Takis actually because they were like chili cheese flavor or something. They did taste like classic Takis.
I don't remember what Takis taste like, unfortunately. I know it's a Japanese thing.
Nope, it's Mexican.
Okay, fine. Okay, we're doing good damage.
I'm attempting to have conversation with chat so that you can focus on this.
That's lovely of you.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were doing that.
Oh yeah, I'm a nice
That's good.
person.
I think chat's aware that this game is not exactly my most chatty one. I again missed the projectile tome. I don't know what's wrong with me.
The Utz Old Bay chips. I've never had those. I've had Utz and Old Bay, but not together.
Okay. I see a ton of shrines I ran away from when I wasn't doing enough damage. I also have sniper rifle. I also have a tremendous amount of gold saved up, or enough for 1 chest at least. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that was a little spooky for a minute there, and it's a magnet. All right, life is now good, team. It is time for the world's biggest upgrade possibility. How about a projectile?
Oh, Miss Vicky's are good too, especially like the sour one. Maybe they're salt and vinegar. Salt and vinegar is hard to get here, I think. Yeah, I think they also had like a dill pickle flavor, maybe. Why do I know so much about food?
You do like food quite a bit. Big fan of food. It's all right.
All right, I'm gonna go now to do some shopping.
Nums, thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry I was not the greatest of hosts this time.
I just wanted to tell Chad about my Cheeto story.
Absolutely. And thank you for saving a few for me. I really appreciate that a whole bundle.
Oh yeah. Oh, Pete Rock. You're always so nice and you do it. Thank you.
Oh yeah, people appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you, Nums. Have a good day. I should have taken jump height there instead of HP regen. Because again, if I get hit, the game is basically over. My kingdom for a projectile tome. Thank you all for being so nice to Noms. I have to say, it is incredibly difficult for me to listen to anything and, like, take in information while playing this game. Especially during Swarm O'Clock. It is just kind of silly. Jump over. That was not a good place to jump to. There's a shield there I'd love to have. We do not increase difficulty. So, to the north is an area I would like to get to. Once again, this level has a very, very high wall that I'm having some trouble figuring out how the world fits together. Oh, okay. There's a nuke downstairs. I think the swarm is mostly defeated, so I'm not going to deal with it. Ha. I'd like some damage to elites. That'd be pretty swell. Okay, there's a freeze. I don't really need this, so I'm not going to use it correctly. I mean, with the boss spawn, I would, though. Oh, no, with time freezing, did he not fully spawn? Is he, like, under the ground somewhere? There he is. Okay, he's almost downed. Don't think I can get it. Gold, please. Gold, please. Gold, please. Gold, please. Good. Hit chunk him once more. Down he goes. Okay. Crit's good. Oh man, I think like each of the last 2 runs, I've had the quantity tome available and just not gotten it. I wonder if there's ever a build for this guy in which you build health and armor and so on. I just don't think that would work, given that what he gets on level up is more crit. We're good. We're good. I mean, right, with the elites, what should I be doing? I should be aiming my sniper rifle to force that shot. How do I get up here? How do I get up here? Here it is, okay. Aim your shots, aim your shots. Boss time? Oh gosh, it is boss time. Oh man, I spent so much time this time, attempting to get up to areas I was confused by, that I did not head to the boss correctly or level up all that much. Okay, I believe it's this way to get up. Okay, we have money for chests. Yeah. I think this might be the least friendly map I've ever spawned on. Like, it's cool to see the diversity of different map types, but yeah. Okay, I believe there's a magnet right by the boss. Okay, hit the magnets. Hit the boss. We got this one. We got this one. We're good. Projectile. Quantity showed up. At this moment of my need, quantity showed up. Life is now good. Potentially. Okay. Alright. Alright. Hello, boss. Okay, I'm not doing as much damage as I wish I were, but I'm doing enough that I feel fairly comfortable we'll win before fight's over. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Got stuck on a wall. It's fine. This is fine. I need some space. Oh, I want to blame the map, frankly, for my difficulty of leveling up. I wonder if I had stopped aiming and started sniper rifling closest character would have been better. Yeah. I mean, also not getting, yeah, not picking up projectile early was a mistake. Okay. This time, we have to get... We've not gotten to Tier 2 Forest a single time today. I mean, I could play the Fox and probably get there fairly easily. If I can survive the beginning of the game here, the more elite spawn is good. I think. Take time, chat's invested. Yeah, absolutely all are aboard. You wouldn't be here if not. Only one projectile is not huge, but at this point, anything is good. I don't know why I walked in a circle there. There's genuinely no good reason. I'm fairly sure that first elite always drops a chest. Okay, wireless dagger for more AoE bouncy fun is great. Okay, feeling good. Haven't have to open a chest. Hello, friend. That is the one that does what? More damage? More attack speed. Okay. Now, the relationship between the items and what they do is not immediately clear to me a lot of times. So, I'm okay with it. Early gold gain. If I can get one of those credit cards, do more damage for every chest you open with gold gain, that'd be pretty cool. I'd like that a whole bundle. Question of left or right. I guess I'm gonna go left here. damage. Awesome. I don't have any HP regen yet. I never level up secondary weapons. Was that true? I wouldn't doubt it. We were getting caught in mobs, or in, yeah, mobs is fine. Too many times last time, so a faster movement speed's a-okay. I will try to level up my secondary weapons more. I just like my revolver so much. I like the mighty pew 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 they do. Your best friend's been a unlucky. It's true. That's how this thing goes. Look, more secondary weapons. All right, I need to get the sniper rifle. I didn't slide. Ah, didn't slide. I'm frankly amazed if anyone remembers to slide regularly. Slide! I slid past a pot. Feel a little bad about that, but that's okay. Okay, let me enjoy the slide anyway. Challenge looks good. There are 2 shrines ahead of me, but I want to see up here first. Anti-slide direction. This is just like an interesting peak that leads to here. Hello? Oh, another one got dropped there. That's fine. We'll deal with it. Getting secondaries early means more chance to get rare rolls to them. I mean, yeah, if you get all the secondaries up and going, it's good to go. Man, I want XP. Man, I want sniper rifle. God. When once again I have insufficient damage, I look forward to all mocking me for my endless taking of the XP tome. Damage thing. I need to take HP regen at some point. Need to. Luck or Bloodmark. So Bloodmark apparently can put a mark on an enemy that if you get them that health, they just die. I'm still not exactly sure how that works, but I've been told it's potentially good. Power-up drops. Yes, blue. Hello, buddy. Great. Look, I leveled up a secondary weapon. Are you proud of me? Please, I need you to be proud of me. It's essential. How do I get up there? It looks like there might be... No, it's down. Maybe go around the corner? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, what's up this way? I'm feeling like I do not want to increase difficulty right now. I often struggle when it's the right time to do so. I don't like any of these. Okay, bunch of enemies coming. There's a nuke behind me. It's probably worth grabbing once the swarm goes. Fine. Quantity, it showed up. Today's gonna be a very good day. I do in fact need my AK. Faster projectiles seems good. We'd like to get attack speed up if possible, I guess. We have 5 minutes and 30 seconds. This is a good map. We've been able to explore a large portion of it. That feels very nice. I like that. Okay, where are we going next? You're proud of me no matter what my grandmother tells me. Okay, look here, you. I wonder if she guilts all of her grandchildren. That's how this thing goes. Stop the clock. Doesn't stop the actual clock, just movement. Fine. Oh shoot, I should have gotten that, crit chance? I should have gotten that, pot was up here. It's ridiculous going to get it now, but it's P gain. Okay. So we very much need to find our sniper rifle still for single target. There's a magnet up there, fantastic. The world's about to be a very good place. I notice I'm not doing enough damage on elites yet. Cool. Oh, I want them both. I want them both. I'll take the sniper rifle just for the guaranteed outcome. Okay. I think size on sniper rifle is like the size of the reticle. I'm not sure on that. Crit chance, cool. Overall crit chance, cool. Bow upgrade, sniper rifle, projectiles. I need damage on everything. I want this so badly. I'm taking damage on sniper rifle. Holy cow! More projectiles and more damage. What a roll. Let's help our little revolver. Cat. After all of that, my throwing dagger is still kind of low level. We've put a lot into tomes in a way I feel very good about right now. I think my sniper rifle is high enough level for bosses currently. We'll see. Crit damage. What's my current crit damage? Yeah, only 2.2. So we just need to raise base damage and crit damage a fair bit. That would help quite a bit. What is the green thing over here? Another magnet. I'll save that to the very end. We see a whole bundle of shrines over that way, but how do we get there? I unfortunately think it might be the other direction where I'm going. Pop, please. Thank you. Okay, 330, 330, 330. I should have gone for this at the very end, I suspect, on the way back to the boss. I think this is partially just learning how to, what's the word for it, like, navigate maps, maybe? Do some cartography, perhaps? Okay. I know it's the case that my daggers are still very low level. I'm doing enough AoE damage. Etc. I heard the sound. I feel strong against a horde, except for the elites. We only have one jump this time, so gotta be kind of cautious. We're doing really good damage. Crit chance. I'm at the point now where I feel like I can increase the difficulty without everything falling apart. That does not mean it's true, so I'm not gonna do it, and I've not gotten to level 2 in a very long time. So, I have a fair number of projectiles going out now, but they're all weaker than I'd like them to be. We're at 228. Hello, friend. HP regen. Do I have any of that? I have 10. I need to play don't take damage, probably. I'll take the poison. We know what portals, we do know what a portal is. We're playing one more shrine, and then we go home. But I think in this case it might be 2 more shrines, then we go home. If I can find the path to the south one very quickly, I'll grab it. And there is a magnet. Hello, big boss. Alright, so that was with the sniper rifle aiming. We are once again in good shape. There are a couple of items I sure would appreciate finding, but we're once again in good shape on boss mobs. Hey, there's actually be 2 more shrines this time. Crit, thank you. Microwave and challenge. I'll go grab the challenge. I'd like to have jumps. So yeah, swarms especially. Okay, just don't get too greedy, man. The challenge is a click and run. So that will be fine. I wonder how projectile speed works with the sniper rifle. It's not instantaneous, but Pretty good. All right, click and run. Click and run. Click and run. Okay, magnet, boss, big win. Ah, shoot. The enemies died too quickly. Because they died so fast, the precious item was too far away. No, I used the microwave. All right, new curse Dal, fine. All right. We have 43 seconds. We're good. Everything's good. Look, I'm leveling up my secondary weapons. Straight damage. Gotta kill the boss. XP gain. Damage on the sniper rifle. Another magnet here we don't actually need. There's basically nothing out there for me to grab. It's fine, though. Crit chance. What's our crit chance now, I wonder? 103%. So, does it mean anything when you have over 100%? Like, do some bosses have an armor of some kind where it reduces their chance of being crit? Or am I guaranteed crit now and don't need to level it up ever again? Hello, boss. Where are you? I mean, it seems like every hit here is a crit. So at least in level 1 boss, that worked pretty well. Cap. What is left before I get out of here? The boss's item. There's a shrine over this way. So for the next little bit, it's time to start leveling like damage to crowds. Hello, man. The greed is slight greed, yes. Attack speed, fine. Okay. Back to normal movement speed. Just get these and go home. Get these and go home. You're good. More crit over 100 gives a chance to get a second crit on top of the first crit. Wait, really? That's amazing. I love that. That sounds so good. Oh boy. Okay. I love both of these so much. Oh, how do I even think about this? I only have, what, 2 jumps right now? I have 1 extra jump. So if I get the scarf, big damage, big fun, but I'm not going to remember to jump. The magnet being automatic and helping me with leveling up is obviously the correct item. Thank you all for being sensible and encouraging me to take the correct item there. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I think had I gotten a bunch of jumps, like the additional damage thing could have been good. But I think because I'm always worried about fall damage, I don't do a lot of that. Okay, grab this, get inside a portal. I'll be curious to see how overcrit works. Okay. That's it. Okay. Hello, Noms. Welcome home.
Look.
Newspaper.
On the front page of the paper is an advertisement for the World Cosplay Summit.
I thought you were going to say World Cup. The World Cosplay Summit. Do you want to go to this?
No. No, but I brought you something.
You brought me something. Oh, Nam brought me a little coffee in a can. The delightful bit of Japanese culture right here.
I also got you this.
Nam got me an egg sandwich for lunch. Thank you, Noms.
And this.
More instant black coffee powder.
And this.
And some smoked cheese with pepper. Thank you, Noms. These are all very generous to you.
Yeah, I figured you probably don't want this item.
Noms also brought home, I think this is a raw egg tofu.
Raw. I think it's an unset
Oh, sorry.
egg.
So semi-cooked egg, pile of natto, which is fermented soybeans, some seaweed sludge, Like, this is, what do they call it? Natto egg, tofu, broth, and soy sauce. This is slimy Japanese food, and is the worst thing about my life.
I've had it before. It's quite good.
I love living in Japan, but I just can't deal with slimy food, not even a little bit.
This is slimy food with some more slimy food and some slime.
It's true.
But it looks like baked beans from the side, doesn't it?
The natto does look like baked beans. That said, I want nothing to do with it.
It's Bush's baked beans for you.
Thank you, Dobbs. Thank you. I'll be done after this round.
Yeah, okay.
So, sweetie, I'll see you probably about 10, 15 minutes at most.
Oh, boy. I haven't even started making the cookies.
That's fine. I need to get a video done today, so appreciate you. Okay, welcome to the Deep Forest for the first time today. Like I said before, I've never beaten this. The mini bosses and boss mobs have just so much health, to the point that they seem undefeatable. Okay, Slurp Gloves heal me. Spiky Shield gets some armor, or when you take damage. So none of these three are actually useful for what I'm trying to do right now, so I'll save my cash. A golden level up. First one in the mission. I just gotta pop up this countdown to goodness. We're all ready to do a restart you scheduled. 1 second. Is it gonna try to force me to restart during stream? 1 second. It's scheduled at 12:05 today. No. Its scheduled time is off. What the heck is it talking about? Ridiculous. Yeah, if I had a restart in the middle of a run, I'd be so dismayed. Attack speed it is. That's a great upgrade. There's a shrine down there. I don't see anything other way right now, so sure. Yeah, when the stream is over, I will restart my computer. I thought I would be done by now. Usually with this game, I, quit when I have like 15 minutes left of stream because I lose at that point. But hello, head. Reflect damage back. More ghosts or charge shrine faster. I think on this level I've died sometimes because I get mobbed by a horde at about the time I'm trying to get a shrine to go. And that feels bad. It's not good at all. Okay, on this one there are 4 shady guys. I've met 1 so far, so it's okay to keep a little extra cash in the pocket. Little dosh ready to go, as the kids say. I'm gonna go ahead and start the challenge before I go stand by the... Before I go stand by this. They were killed again nigh instantaneously. That's good to see. Do I have any HP regen? I'm still at base HP regen. I need to pick up some HP, I believe. Because I think there's an enemy that's going to spawn that can get in on me before I can do anything to it. And I'm not going to see it fast enough to aim this... aim my weapon. Sniper rifle. Maybe I can jump over it. Yeah, it's the fast-running dudes feel bad, man. Okay, this is going to go down very quickly. More crit, thank you. Focus on this. I see a bunch of greens. Like, green things to interact with. I don't know what they are. One's a magnet. Sure, don't mind that. Back-to-back magnets. Possibly mind that a little bit. The mini-boss went down very quickly at that time. I believe we're doing quite good damage on single-target elites. If that continues, it is possible to do the unspeakable, the unthinkable, which is somehow actually finish this level, but we're still well away from that. We only have 6:20 left on the timer, though. I feel like I may have wasted quite a bit of time this time. I'm not quite sure how, but yeah, I probably wandered in circles for a little bit there. Hey, good seeing you. How you doing? Yeah, that's a moment where I considered taking the additional jump just to get away from about what's happening right now, frankly. Doing fine, doing fine, doing fine. Everything's fine. Big crit chance increase, yes. The thing, the buff guy that walks around, Deheman, good seeing you. A name like Deheman, I understand that entirely. Crit chance of 152. Gotta get it over to 200, obviously. So this is the heaviest crit play I've ever had. This is ridiculous how many crits we're doing. Epic bow upgrade. Hello, gold guy. No, don't get excited. When I get excited about gold guy, I occasionally run into the horde. As much as I need gold guy, I don't know. How should you build the buff guy? I have no idea, unfortunately. I've only played him a little bit, and he confuses me. Crit chance, so close to 200. Crit chance, it's pretty good. Hello, shady guy. I have a ton of money. Straight damage? Yeah, the evasion cloak interests me in that after you evade, you get double damage. 171. 178. Yeah, doing well, Gary. Thank you. I'm glad it's the weekend. I got some serious work I gotta do this weekend. Ah, damage to lead versus overall crit damage. 178 on that. Actual crit damage is 2.6 times. That's pretty good. We have not yet found the boss portal. Definitely got to work on that. I think my baby magnet may have just fired. We appreciate that. Let's go ahead and spend the cash we have. We don't earn interest at all by holding on to it. Negative interest rates here in Japan are coming again. Okay, let's think. I actually feel like I'm starting to slow down on clearing small mobs. Projectile bounces 2 extra. I want all of these. Oh, I want all of these. Oh, my revolver crit damage is at 0. A good call. Thanks for noticing that. I don't know how I missed that, but yeah. If my base weapon is not bonus critting, like, that's unfortunate. Other than the bounces, I mean, whatever, it's fine. Either of those upgrades will help with nearby collections of smaller mobs. I think for the rest of this level, hey, I'm level 50. Level 50 team. For the rest of this level, I need to pick up damage into the sniper rifle, ideally. Blue guy died, good. Crit chance again. We have 103% bonus crit chance. This is getting silly. What are we at now? 203, okay. So do I stop taking any and all crit upgrades now? Demonic Soul for bonus damage. 2341. Alright, make a note of where this guy is. 2341 money. And then we get huge flat damage increase. Hopefully we can work goes well. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very excited that I'm going to see some singers tonight. It's gonna be great. Absolutely. Okay, we don't know where the boss is still. You can join the Discord? Awesome. It's a nice little community of people who chat about this and that. We tend to enjoy ourselves and share music, and it's a nice little place. Nice little place indeed. Alright, so I've already forgotten which of the middle green dots are is the guy I want to go back to. I have enough money to afford, and I see the boss portal. Awesome. Okay. I just need to avoid all of the boss attacks. If I can do that, we win big. If not, we win little. Oh, I mean, this has been a very fun run. My little magnet just went. More projectiles overall, thank you. Land, jump. That was going so well too. That was going so well too. What a fun game this is though. I mean, it does all fall apart in a hurry. I had a plan what I was doing there, but you know what? The plan goes out the window when you get punched in the face, I think is the standard line. Everyone's got a plan to get punched in the face is the quote, I believe. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Friends, it's about noon my time, so I gotta get out of here. No stream tomorrow. I'll be back the day after, as always. I hope your weekends are refreshing and relaxing and good, frankly. Yeah. I like this game so much. We have to decide if we're going to play it again on Monday. The answer was supposed to be no. It may have become yes, though. I like this character. There's so many characters we need to learn, but I like the robot sheriff. I think if I could be reincarnated as any kind of, like, robot sheriff wins. I don't want to just pass the butter, though. No passing the butter. See you later, friends. Good night.